Okay, hello everyone, or no one at all. Welcome to Minor Illusion and our 5th edition D&D campaign in the magical and dangerous world of Eretz Nakash. Where we have the giggles, apparently. It's session 56. We're good to go, other than... Thank you to Critical Role for making... Yeah, turn that thing off. Thank you to Critical Role for making the music available that plays throughout. That's what that is. Welcome to Tal'Dorei and welcome to Wildemount. Mostly the latter that we use here. I think that's about it. That's all we really need to say. We don't need to say follow, like, subscribe, and ring the bell, so I won't say that this time. I will, however, put on some recap music, which we're about to do.
Seems unusually quiet without that.
Yeah, it does. It just doesn't feel right.
Silence is deafening.
Here we go. This little ditty is called Back to the Blooming Grove from Welcome to Wildemount. And for those of you who paid attention to that, you'll know that the Blooming Grove is where they ran into Caduceus for the first time. Okay, here we go. Previously in Eretz Nakash, having begun a new day in Alestria, you caught up with Kavnor, and Farryn caught up with Reeve Macy, while Morzza did some work at the Platinum Sanctuary and the Traveler's Way, reacquainting himself with your good buddy Frel. Talk at the inn and around the city concerned the large excavation site outside the city, northeast of the palace. You did end up returning Jorceren's lyre to him, and the next morning you headed out in search of the next time tomb. Following the ley line, after a little more than a day and a half, you came upon 8 large effigy mounds, each one in the likeness of a different animal, and you discovered a network of mechanical switches. Finding creative ways to depress all of them at the same time, a large gateway ascended out of the ground a little way toward the forest, revealing the entrance to Time Tomb number 7. You made your way down a wide staircase to a large entrance chamber. To be continued on that. I've got a couple other things to say about that. Large entrance chamber containing 10 dragon statues, each with a switch you discovered that, when pressed in the right sequence, unlocked the 2 doors leading north out of the room. You took the west door and made your way to a sitting room, it seemed, with a large animated rug on the floor, which you were able to take care of rather quickly after it attacked. In the floor under where the rug had been, you found a compartment with a chest containing a single gold key. That's basically where we left off after doing some searching. It's roughly 7 o'clock in the evening right now in game time. I'll say what would you like to do, but before I say that, just a couple words about the map there, because I think I may have said something incorrectly last time. Someone asked me, I think, how big each square was. I forgot that I doubled the scale on that. So each square on that is 5, actually.
Oh.
So 2 squares is 10 feet. So your hallway is 10 feet. Okay? And so what I've done, though, is I've drawn a map of where that's actually on the right scale. And we're just going to fill this out. A lot of this time tomb, I don't know how much of it, we'll see how things go, is going to be theater of the mind, and I'll kind of draw your way out here as you make your way through it. And eventually you'll understand why that is.
What if I want it to be mind of the theater?
Unless you die immediately. So at any rate, and I did make a couple of mistakes, so I got a blacked in area there because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. But that's basically the same thing in the proper scale, where 1 square is 10 feet.
Wow, that room is so much bigger in there.
Yeah, well, it's the same size, different scale. So that's where you are right now, in that little room. That's where the rug was, which I kind of drew on the floor, but I screwed up the room the first time. Again, wasn't paying attention. In a hurry. Children, if it's worth doing right and taking your time. Okay? Okay, so.
Should we just hit this door?
Hit it?
Yeah.
Alright, swing my great axe.
That's the most barbarian thing you've done this entire game.
Got to come out last.
Okay, now that we're there, we can go back to this track, which is your basic dungeon exploring track.
Alright, so we're going to the door then?
There's one door in the room. We are going to.
There,
open that
yeah,
door.
yeah.
Probably gonna.
So real quick, just quick
Yeah, yeah.
explanation, reminder. Past that room, the hallway goes down and open up into what is clearly another hallway. Okay? So that, and everything, by the way, is kind of dimly lit with this arcane light. So yeah, there was the one other door there. Before you do anything with that, I need everybody to roll a d20. And I need to know who gets the low roll.
Ooh, that's not good. What'd you
Give
get?
it to Caleb.
No, we won't.
Oh no, I'm still the lowest. Oh, I'm not lowest anymore. That's cocked.
Steven
It
saved
ain't
his
gonna be
natural
me.
20
I'll tell you that
for-
much.
I
For
bet
the
it's
random
you.
roll.
Who's the low roll?
Just a straight roll?
Straight roll.
I got 6.
Oh, never mind.
I'm not lower than that.
Yeah.
So you're the low one? Okay.
Oh. 20 damage.
I'm assuming that a 22 hits you.
It does, yes.
Okay.
What are we fighting?
I don't know.
As you guys make your way towards that door, the rug reanimates and wraps you up.
Man, we gotta destroy this rug. Or just leave
And
him.
you are, let's see. Yeah, you are grappled. Because it hit, you are grappled right now. No damage right now.
You should fireball it.
Let me reacquaint myself with this. So you are restrained and you're blinded. And so you are in danger of. You can feel you're being. It's like you're constricted now.
Mm-hmm.
So you could suffocate under these circumstances. So what's your constitution?
Our strong guys try to take it off.
15.
Okay, which gives you a mod of plus 2.
Cut it up.
Yeah. Okay.
She used to spell magic on her.
That's
Yeah.
It drops.
Still a
Use
lot
it
of
again,
time,
and we'll just
so-
cut it up.
No, no, waste another spell slot. Just try to rip it off. You guys have so much strength.
If you were unwrapping wrap to us.
Okay,
One of
so
us not.
I am keeping initiative from what we rolled last time.
Great.
Okay, because you guys searched, things have gone. Basically, so what you just a little bit above table, but you also kind of know your spell a little bit. Apparently, the spell magic is effective on this, but it's temporary. It doesn't destroy it. It just like suppresses the magic, but it comes back after a time. Okay, so
That doesn't sound like how dispel magic should work.
it actually is that way
it could
on
be a
magic
higher magic.
items. On magic items, that tends to be what it
So
does.
it's a magic. We should use it. We could like throw it at enemies.
Yeah, well, if we touch it, then it gets.
Just use Mage Hand.
Because it doesn't.
So who's
Dispel,
next in the
dispel
order?
magic, like picture any magic item. Dispel magic would be way too OP if it just destroyed the item. But what it can do is suppress the magic for a time.
So who's the top of the order?
Okay, so top of the order
I think
is
I was low.
Nyx and Taèlios. Whichever one of you goes first, that's how that went.
I'll let you go first, Nick.
You have spell slots.
I guess we're using Dispel Magic again.
Okay.
And yep.
Okay, so it has to make a saving throw
Mm-hmm.
What if we just leave Joshua?
versus your
Die.
spell save DC. And which is what? 15. Okay, so it's a con save versus 15. Gosh, that's another failure. So the rug unfurls. You, as quickly as you feel yourself folded up in it, within seconds you feel it relax and you're able to come out of
Should we
it.
rip it
So
up or save it?
what you know, Nyx, is that this effect is temporary. You have not destroyed the rug.
How do I say that?
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing jumping jacks on the road.
Okay. Give me a dex check. Actually, acrobatics.
Is there any way we can
Ooh,
keep this
that
thing, or
didn't
do we just
work.
want to get rid of it?
I would keep
I'd
it.
Get rid of it.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a pretty big rug, right?
Picture a typical area rug in a, I don't know, like
But if you roll it
6
up,
by 8
Could
or
have
Yeah.
fit in a bag of
Yeah,
holding.
just throw it down in
Let's
the back.
let's just roll it up and like put it in the corner. That way, if we come through the room again, it's not like this big thing in the middle.
well, what if
Everyone
we put it in the bag of holding?
You have to touch it? That's what triggers it?
but it's dispelled right now.
I don't know if you get it in the
Did
bag of
someone
holding,
touch it?
pulling it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I stepped
So
on it.
that
That's a good
roll
idea.
was to determine, as you're making your way to the door, who happened to walk across it
Oh,
without, just because it seemed like it was taken care of.
Yeah.
So
How-
that's all that roll was.
Yeah.
Do we have? Can anyone do anything right now? Since it's gone.
It is still right now. In fact, I can
How
do
long did it
this
last?
because of that.
How long did it last?
Well, you don't know for sure because the way we're ruling this is you were searching around the room and the
Oh.
rug was kind of off to the side from when that. It's just making your way to the door. That was just a bad luck of the
This is
draw.
I'm cutting that thing up.
Are you attacking it?
I don't know that we can actually store this thing. Yeah, we probably just.
That's lame.
Well, I will say this: if you guys decide you want to go ahead and just lay into this thing, I'm going to just consider it destroyed because it can't do anything against you right now. Like if you all attack at one time in one round,
The only thing we can do
We'll
is
just call it
potentially
good.
tie it up.
What are we gonna do?
I
with
will
it?
say this:
Sorry,
since
enemy.
someone has asked already, you could roll it up tightly and turn it like that. It would
Go in the bag.
it would fit within the open mouth of the bag.
I mean, why don't we just do
Yeah,
that?
maybe we'll need
We
it
can-
for the
we
That's
can-
muzzle.
fine. I said we should do that, but the kid was like, "Oh, you should grab it out of the bag."
No, I thought that was an interesting idea.
We should tie it up though, probably.
Okay, we can.
Because otherwise, as soon as you grab it out of the bag of holding,
Is there any?
it's gonna
Does
go
there have to
in.
be any kind of rope in this room or anything that we see?
But we all have.
But we
rope,
have
don't
all-
I know we
rope.
have rope.
There's no rope. No, it's
We
just,
all have
I mean,
rope.
there's just there's
Okay.
the sofa. There's two little end tables and a
Okay,
chair.
so we'll use one of our ropes, just our regular ropes, just to
Okay.
tie it up, and we'll stick it in the back.
I don't. I
Okay.
crossed mine off already because I'm going to use mine on something else. I think we cut mine up or something like that.
I can.
So
Pull
mark,
mine
so
off.
mark there off.
Okay,
All right, tie it up, put it in the bag of holding.
very good.
He's ready for the door.
Okay,
So
rug
that's
neutralized. Put in the bag of holding, and
I'm sure Cavnor it.
that's that.
It might be worth some.
Okay, so they're my ropes.
All right, well, actually make our way to the door
Okay.
and head through this door. Do we want to check the door for traps, or are we just assuming that there's no trap door policy? in
How
this
much?
place?
Just out of curiosity, how much does the rug weigh?
I haven't seen a trap in a long
Would you
time.
say like?
I would say
As
it
soon as we stop
weighs
doing-
probably
He can decide at
about
any time to trap something.
20 pounds or so.
20 pounds for a big
Yeah,
rug?
I'm just trying to picture like a rolled up rug. How much it lifts.
So like think
I
of
lifted
think
a few
of,
rugs in my
think of
day.
the one. Yeah, so like bigger than the one in my living room, then like that one in the middle.
It's a heavy rug, 50 pounds.
I don't know. It might be a little bit bigger than that. Think of the one. Well, okay, maybe not quite as big.
I
Think
was
of
gonna say 20 seems like a lot, but I guess if it's
It
just a
could-
really thick rug, I was just curious.
Google how much the average rug weighs.
I don't know.
Rugs are pretty heavy.
Okay.
You can get a big
15.
one.
Does it matter for something?
Oh,
If
I was
it
just
matters.
I was curious about Mage Hand like lifting it. I suppose what the Rage Hand could probably just like roll it. I was just curious because if it affects us, if like we go out to set up camp somewhere and we just set the rug to like be like a trap if something comes through a doorway, can I just like use my Mage Hand to like roll it up and lift it? Or
Well, we
something
tied
like
it, so it doesn't matter.
Well,
No, I know.
possibly. Let's don't hold me
Good
firmly
for
to that
pranks.
weight.
He's
right
saying-
now.
he's
But
saying-
here, no, so
you
here's
have
what
to
also.
spell magic on every time.
Well, because
he's saying.
hang on, let me find Mage Hand. Where is it?
Because if you roll it out, you have to spell magic on it every time you.
So
unroll it.
Mage Hand,
But if you have Mage Hand, then you don't
it
have
can't
to.
carry more than 10 pounds. But I'm wondering, like, does that? So what if we just like set a bag of holding on the ground and then it just like pushes it into it? Like,
Okay, let me think this. So picture.
It's a lot.
We're gonna spend a lot of time on the rug. Picture the
It's
rug
a lot for the rug.
at Craig and Angie's.
in the living room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Picture that
Spoilers.
rolled up.
That's a big
It's
rug.
probably not quite that big, but picture that rolled up. How much does that weigh?
I mean, it's probably not 10 pounds realistically.
That's what I'm trying to say. But it's not going to be quite that big. But I just remember taking rugs off the rack when I worked at a furniture store, and they're not light. They're kind of bulky, but it's not like they're light.
Well, I suppose I could still
I
use
think
Mage
let's
Hand.
not
to,
worry
like,
about it for now.
yeah, we'll figure that out later. But
Someone get on Google about rugs.
Hey Siri.
Hey,
I'm gonna check the door real quick for
you,
traps.
wait, you cast detect magic as a ritual spell, right? And it lasts for a certain amount of time.
Someone helping me?
yeah,
Sure.
Assume someone's
Maybe we
helping
should keep that up at all times, just
Doesn't
because
matter.
of all the magic that
Don't roll
we
bad.
probably will find in this
me. You got my
place.
2 bad rolls out of the way.
I don't think it matters
11.
right now because
It's perfectly safe.
Because it's only-
I just open it.
Okay.
You're gonna get.
And it no problem. It does open. So did I give you that little map?
It only lasts
Let
for
me
10
have
minutes.
that.
So
Do you want to
we
just
take
keep
10
it
minutes?
until
We
we
have to
actually
like
need-
go
Sure.
10 minutes and then like stop for 10
I'll
minutes.
describe.
And then go for
I'll-
10 minutes and then stop for 10 minutes. That doesn't make any sense. Now, if there's a room where it's like, hey, there's another rug in here or something, we could like.
No, we're just collecting rugs now.
I want to put the rug up in the inn when we go back. In the tavern. Just lay there. Like,
Just Rel, just like
Lay
this,
the
and
fuck
he's like,
Maybe that's what we need to defeat the ghost guys in the area under the castle. Maybe we just needed a rug the whole time. The bean era is almost gone, and the rug era has finally arrived.
Yep.
This is the secret to our kingdom mutiny.
Capture the king with it.
Yes.
How do you
Those
know
ghost
so
elves
much
are-
about rugs?
What?
The ghost elves?
Oh yeah.
Try to capture
That's
one
me
of them.
imitating you.
The ones
Okay.
that fly through dirt.
Mm-hmm.
What is magic rug?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do about it?
Yeah. I mean, it's the magic breath. There's no way they can get past it.
Unstoppable
Okay,
force.
so you opening up the door. What you see ahead of you is
hallway.
no snark.
Corridor.
You brought this upon yourself.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
For
I was-
7,000 hallways.
I was in the midst of a pandemic and I didn't have time to draw a bunch of dungeons myself. Okay, I need everybody to calm down. 40-foot hallway ends in a door, but on the north side of the hallway, there's an alcove just like in that main room with a dragon statue in it.
Interesting.
Can we walk up to see if the door is...
I bet there's a trap
locked?
on the. I bet there's a trap on the floor.
Well,
No.
yeah, obviously we'll be checking the
I bet there's a
traps.
pressure plate or something on the dragon that triggers as we walk by. Guarantee it.
Okay, so you're going where? What are you doing?
So I'm thinking, so 40-foot straight hallway. At the end of the hallway, there's a door.
Yep.
Where is the statue at?
On the north side. Okay.
Oh,
so
just on the side
Here,
of it.
here. That hallway, or like that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So when we get close,
Yeah, we'll check for traps past this
Is there a
thing.
pressure
We know
plate?
that there's a history of dragons spewing fire on us.
pressure
Okay.
plate or some switch on the dragon.
Okay. Yeah. So, who's checking the dragon?
Usually these two check.
Perception?
Yep.
Ooh, you've not perceived.
And
very
who's?
Are you helping, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
I can.
Do you want to roll, or do
Yeah.
you want to...
You need to roll good. No pressure.
well. That's good. Roll.
23.
Okay. You. As you guys go up to check the dragon, and you start to look at it, I need you each to make a dexterity saving throw.
I thought we were checking the traps up to the dragon statue, were we not?
Yeah, I guess that's...
Just-
Okay.
All of them?
No,
just
the
two
two of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Two of them, not all of you.
It's good, because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
saving throw. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 28.
Natural
Okay.
20.
20 and 28. Okay.
Oh, you're
They're
dead.
probably within range of me, so +4 or whatever. Plus 3.
It's both-
Is that
Well, it's
32?
still a save regardless. You can't oversave.
23, and you both saved. So 11 point. You each take 11 points of acid damage, as you see, almost like as you get up to the dragon, you're just going to start checking at it, but you almost see just a. You know how in cartoons you'll see like a little glint of light go across the gem, like something like you see that go across its black eyes, and this spray of acid shoots out as you walk up to it, and you each kind of dodge a little bit, but you still get a partial spray of acid, and you each take 11 points of acid damage.
Is that magic damage?
I'm immune to acid.
Is it technically a magic
It's
attack?
not. No, it's not
has the
magic.
acid,
It's
or is
acid.
it-
It really is
I think so,
acid.
yeah.
Did they hit a tripwire?
You just said the eyes had a glow over them, so it's probably magic.
The eyes saw me. Although I had my ring on.
The trigger may have.
That's
been.
what I'm saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
the trigger, yes, but not. There's no plate that you stepped on. You know, I'm saying that it was triggered by something other than some physical mechanism. But
Where's the rug? Get the rug out.
I want to detect magic. See if I can detect any kind of magical trigger.
okay.
So I want to check like down the hallway. Where we just came from?
Okay. The hit that you get is the statue itself.
Any specific part or just the statue as a
The
whole?
whole thing.
Can you walk up to it invisibly and not get hit?
Yeah, that's definitely how it works.
And was it like right when they were on the statue? Is it like a cone like directly in front of the statue or what?
It was a little. It was as they were approaching the statue. It shot out in kind of a bit of a cone, not a line.
So if you hug the wall, can you avoid it?
Around behind it.
Yeah.
It didn't spray back there.
Yeah.
So we're already past it, though, right?
You guys are at it. Whatever you decided you wanted to do once you got hit, the two of you can tell me that. That's up to you guys. It sprays out like a vomit of acid, and then it stops. So you tell me what you did after that.
So I tried to duck under it and got right next to the statue by doing that.
Okay, so that was your dex save was kind of rolling underneath it and getting you right up next to it. Okay.
Yeah. And so I want to inspect the statue then.
From behind it.
Yeah, all around it. Just as close to it.
Okay.
He literally just hugs the
Climb up
statue.
and take his eyes out.
Yep. Then hold on. So really, this happened as you were approaching. So we'll still use. Did you do a perception check or not yet on it?
We got
You
it.
didn't, right? Or
No,
did
we
you?
did. They,
That's right. You
Yeah.
you both did, and it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 20 something, 23.
Okay. So you're checking the. And before we do that, what are you doing? What did you do? The acid sprayed out. What did you do? You dodged a little bit. Did you move back? Did you move ahead? Where did you go?
We can just assume I followed his lead.
So you're kind of moving around behind it. Okay. Okay. As you're moving around behind it, checking the dragon statue, you feel a plate underneath you switch. And I need you each to make a dexterity saving throw.
Good job
This thing's
following
trapped
them.
like crazy. A dex saving throw?
Yep.
Not next to
Was that a
Steven
6?
anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm not next to you anymore, so I don't have the
I was
plus 4,
probably
right?
not.
13.
17.
Yikes.
Yeah, about to die of traps.
Who got what?
That's
13.
Okay, that's a success.
13.
That was a failure.
Oh man. Give me half dip before you make it to the next room.
What else is new?
Okay.
We just talked about not getting hit by traps.
Okay, darts shoot out of the wall and pierce into you. You take 3 of them for 6 points of piercing damage, Nyx. You take 5 of them
Ooh,
for
7 damage.
7, 8, 16.
Ooh.
16 points of piercing
16
damage. I rolled 2 4s on that last one, D4s.
Wait, you said Nyx took 8? Or 5?
No.
3 darts, 5 points of damage is what she took.
Oh.
Or 6, whatever I said, yeah.
And he took 5 darts.
5 darts, yeah. So I rolled.
Watch it, man.
Well, she also had half damage.
I'll call it. You guys are doing great!
So that's your situation right now. You're behind
Stop
the
messing
thing,
up.
basically in the middle of it, behind it. Acid out the front, darts out of the wall in the back. What do you
Surely
do?
the side, right? Surely the
I
side.
want to check for traps.
You find a plate in the floor. Okay, you.
Or I want to check for ways to.
I will
Some of the
probably,
traps,
I would
or-
probably, knowing that there's traps now, I'll probably kind of edge up along the wall because I saw that that's, like, didn't get hit by the acid.
Mhm.
And then kind of make my way along the back wall to where they're at, and then try to disarm this trap at the back.
Okay. So that would be a dexterity check with your proficiency bonus added into that using your tools.
Don't use your dice.
So I'm at +6 with thieves' tools.
Okay. And you can add your.
So it's a dex check.
Yeah.
So I have +6 to dexterity. Does that add on top of thieves' tools or no? Or is it my proficiency? It's my proficiency plus the thieves' tools. That's what.
I think that's what the deal is. So
So-
when you're using those, you're adding +6. I think. Total.
So my tools are +6 because of proficiency. That's right.
I
yeah.
think that's right.
So it's just a +6 to the roll. That's what it
Yes.
is.
You did the
I believe that's
expertise.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
With thief. You
Yeah.
add
That's
half
factory.
Your,
That's your
you add half your proficiency
22.
modifier on top of the proficiency
22?
modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, you are able to, whether it's get something slipped underneath it or mess with the mechanism a little bit, where that plate is not going to trigger the darts again.
I think you guys are good. You want to try stepping on it again?
Yeah, I jump on it.
Just jump up and down really hard.
Okay, nothing happens.
Can I check the statue now just to see if there's anything like on the backside? I mean, because I'm kind of on the backside of it now. Is there anything to disarm what we just saw happen, or?
You
It's
can
magic.
Well, I know it. Well, yeah, but I'm saying like, is there some pressure plate button that would disarm it, or?
you can roll either one. So perception if you're just kind of looking for something, or if you prefer intelligence or arcana because you're assuming it's some sort of a magical
Are
thing.
you saying investigation?
Any of those.
Or
Yeah, investigation if you want to use intelligence, if you want to kind of deduce the deal.
yeah, I would probably use investigation.
Okay.
Natural 1.
That checks out.
I even have a +6.
It's been a
to
while
investigation.
since you're training on the.
Yeah, wow. That's 2 natural 1s already tonight. This ain't gonna be a good one.
Well, here's what you know. You know that
I don't know
the
anything.
plate is deactivated. Well, you know this even despite that rule. You know that the plate has been deactivated, and you know that you were able to come up to the dragon along the wall, and nothing happened in terms of acid coming
Yeah,
out.
so it's like
So the acid.
it might be a sight thing.
The
Could
acid
you
came
climb
from
up and
the-
take the eyes out?
That's what I was gonna say. The acid came from the mouth. Can we like if you climb up behind, you could pull the eyes out and it wouldn't like spit on you.
You can certainly try.
Okay. I'm
Try
gonna make
that.
sure I'm not in front of the mouth this
Okay.
thing when I'm doing it.
He climbs directly in front of the mouth.
You get up there, and you've taken a lot of gems out of these things over these different tombs, dungeons, and you're able to pop these out, and nothing happens.
Can I kind of like tell everybody to get out of the way, and I'm gonna just motion in front of the eyes or where the eyes used to be to see if it triggers again?
Well, you probably would have done that if you were taking them out, right? You
Well,
can't
you could just probably.
I
I,
could've done
I'm
it.
assuming he was kind of going dagger behind like this and popping them
yeah,
out
yeah,
like
I
that
suppose, yeah.
up on the
Yeah,
statue.
I like
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
was
assumed you were
Okay.
doing,
Yeah.
and it didn't trigger anything.
doing. Okay, so I want to like just put my arm in front of the eyes. and
Out
just
in
wave.
front,
Yeah.
out in front of the make motion out in front of the statue.
Yes.
in front of the eyes.
Okay, so it still triggers.
So we should cover that up.
Or just go around.
No, I
it.
think we just go
Get the
around it.
rug out.
Yes. We just lay the rug over his face.
So the hallway is just sizzling a little bit right now with some.
But we
acid
can kind
on
of
the
make our
floor.
way circular around.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll all go around.
I want to keep looking for traps because we know there's a bunch here now. Like I want to look just around to see if there's anything else triggering off of anything.
Perception.
Is anybody helping me?
Yes, I'll help.
Yeah, you're gonna need it because you're rolling 1.
It was almost a 20. Did you see that?
It was not almost a 20.
Yeah, it,
I saw it. I
it
saw
rolled.
a tip.
It hit this and then bounced off of that.
Right,
onto the
but it's
14.
your dice. It's not a 20.
20.
20? Okay, you don't see anything else right now. You feel like hugging the wall right now is an area of safety.
All right, hug the wall, people.
Where are we going?
There's a door at the end, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's just a 40 feet hallway with this alcove, and there's a door at the end of
We
it.
gotta get to the next hallway.
Yeah, exactly.
These hallways aren't gonna explore themselves. All right, off we go.
I'll check the door for traps.
Go ahead.
Natural 1.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah,
Was
why
it
don't you-
really?
Why don't you, yeah, that's a third natural 1 tonight.
I mean, that's not.
Natural 20.
Yeah, this is what happens.
What the heck?
It's your dice.
There's no way it can
It's-
possibly roll that many 1s.
Well, it has consistently.
27.
Just waiting. One of these days I'm rolling 3 20s in a row.
I don't
That
believe
would
that.
never happen.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'll bet.
I think we'll be dead before that.
Has anybody... Wait, we should start a counter. That would be...
2. Maybe our chat's been keeping track.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat, how many 1s have I rolled?
I had 2 that one time, and that was in like the first edition.
I think
I killed that wand.
I'm up to at least 37.
Vine guy,
Yeah, I
making
remember
one
that.
shot because I was backstabbing him.
Yeah, you backstabbed him twice in a row.
That was the shambling mound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Critical them both and wiped them out.
Okay. So, I definitely found the traps on the door, but Taèlios probably actually found them.
Okay,
Because he got a natural 20.
there are no traps. And it
That's
is
not me, that's him.
There are no traps, and it is unlocked.
Excellent. So let's shove the rug through under the door and see what happens.
Mic is on.
All right.
Who's that?
Should we open the door?
Yeah, let's open the door.
All right.
He's
Move
counting
on.
1s for
forward.
space.
Okay. You open the door. Hallway runs north and south. There's a door immediately on your right.
We did all that for a hallway?
Back in the way. Well, it's open up. You can see that the hallway goes up about 20 feet, and there's an open passageway. But there's also south the way you came from.
But there was a door going when we went north before, right? Because we went out here.
Yeah. Here, let me show you.
Oh, yeah.
So you followed it. You just came through this little alcove there. There's a door that heads back down. So you came up this hallway and didn't continue.
We should probably check that out first.
Yeah, we'll go down and check that door.
I think hallways are my favorite terrain.
Yes. Oh, favorite terrain. That means you don't get to move slowly in them.
That means if you throw down your spike growth thing, you can just move through it normally.
Yes.
It's in a hallway.
I'll tell you what. It's a thing when you're totally dependent upon reading glasses. Okay. Here's what you see. It connects back up. You can take it. You can see that it bends around and connects back up with where you are. It continues on down to the east. There's a door to the south. And then it looks like it bends down. There's another door. I think I put down there.
7 doors
going
in the hallway,
north.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it bends back to the south. Probably, you can assume, heading back down to the other door in that main room. At least in that direction.
Should we check this one door?
Yeah, let's check that door.
There's a door in the middle that goes down towards, like, in this area.
Okay, and you're checking it in what way? What would you like to do?
Check for traps.
Yeah, do it.
Is anybody helping?
Yeah, definitely. I'm helping. Ooh,
It's not great.
this is not a 1.
15.
Okay. You see no evidence of anything.
It's open.
You don't see anything nefarious.
We're opening it.
Wow.
I have my ring on.
It doesn't matter. You die.
What else is new?
He's already dead. He's an undead half health.
Don't cry for me, I'm already dead.
It opens up on a rectangular room with another
Door?
Rug.
alcove.
Isn't a rectangular room just another name for hallway?
It's a wide, enclosed hallway. Okay. Here's the room. Let me tell you what you see.
It's 2 tombs on either side.
No. So,
2 rugs.
2 hallways on either side.
this room has a dragon statue in an alcove in the middle of the south wall. And it has an ironstone. Well, I guess now you know what I call it for myself. It has tables at the end of each room that are made of this same black substance.
Oh, it's ironstone.
Yeah, it might be.
Why don't we tell them that? Yeah, I think it's ironstone.
The eyes of the dragon you can see are rubies in this room. And on each table, which each table is about 8 feet long-ish, 4 feet wide or so, on the east table, there is a large book sitting open on an intricate brass stand. You can see it sticking up above, well, there's a brass thing that folds out like that. Big, thick book that's sitting open on it.
It's the tome.
And
The tome of Thaèndrys.
that was on the east table. On the west table, this is the hardest box in the world to open.
Puzzle block.
On the west table, we see lying on sitting on a kind of a crystal stand.
No.
See this?
Oh, nice.
Another puzzle for us to solve.
Take
What,
crypt text.
Finally.
Yes. Puzzles are the
Oh
best.
great, we're so good
Something's
at
wrong
puzzles.
with the cheetah fuser.
Yeah.
These things are actually cool. I've free Ukraine one of these
You
before.
can show the camera.
I don't have it.
So can we actually solve
Yeah,
this
hold on.
and open it?
I bet.
I'm gonna make out banana.
Actually, that's it.
It's got
You can also, from time to time, you could put the map in front of the camera too. I suppose, even though it's not very exciting.
Yeah, I'll do something at some point, but not yet.
Spell out
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
hallway.
You can do the crypt text.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, let's get it.
That one's mine.
Wait, I'm
That's
feeling it.
yours?
It gets S. There's no H.
What is it?
I can't do that.
Here, put it in front of
What?
the camera real quick. Put it right down
It's a
here.
what?
What the fuck? What is that thing?
Looks like an alien.
It's just a cryptex. 6-letter combination.
Just.
It's not just a crypt text.
It is one.
H.
Nice.
L.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what you see in the room.
As as we can get there. Hawa.
It doesn't work. It's broke.
You should take damage for even suggesting that.
It's
Try it with only one L.
There we go.
Oh,
well,
We have to solve this thing, right?
probably, but we also might not have everything
there's
we need
also a
to solve
book
it.
that might give us a clue, possibly.
I mean, it's only 6
Nope,
letters.
not
We
the-
can
Let me see.
try all the combinations.
Well,
Yeah,
you,
it should only take
you
us a
probably
few
should look
years.
at the book, huh?
I think we'll probably be cautious and take a look around the room, maybe edge along the walls, and then make the way to the statue, make sure
Let's,
it's not going to spew stuff on us.
Let's
while
let's
we're
hug the wall to go to one side, and then I want to I can use Mage Hand to see if it activates in the front
Here,
of the
this. This.
I can't see you.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see.
Okay, so you're moving around the edges?
Yeah, moving around the edges, probably trying to take a look at the statue, maybe with Mage Hand first, but then we might also just go and check for pressure plates or something, like the things that we've seen before.
So you're putting Mage Hand out in front of the statue?
It's more than just
Okay,
6
nothing
letters.
happens.
so-
You start to look behind it? Is that
Well,
what you're-
yeah, cautiously looking, investigating,
Yeah,
perception.
you're doing the same kind of thing. Hug on the wall
Yeah.
and move behind. That's fine. Go ahead and roll. Are you looking for something?
traps,
Yeah, go ahead.
pressure plates, switches,
Just
things that would trigger it.
roll
All
twice,
the
get
above.
double ones.
22,
Oh, that's good.
22.
Okay. You don't notice anything here on the. Let's see. Get me right arm here.
Yeah, the answer is probably Creed.
Is it 5 letters?
No.
I guess there is one thing you do notice. You don't find any kind of a
You're just
trap.
gonna feel your way.
You don't feel a plate or anything like that. One thing you notice though is you look around the statue. Well, do you go to the front of the statue? Or are you standing behind it right now?
I think if we don't find a pressure plate, we'll probably go around the front.
Okay.
Well, would we not climb up and do the hand thing like we did?
Then you
the other
go.
one?
You
already did that
go.
with that one.
You go
I know,
to.
but Mage Hand might not act as a normal hand. I don't know.
You just triggered it on the other one, didn't you?
Not with Mage Hand.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You tell me. Do you go to the front of the statue?
I
or
go to the
not?
front of the statue.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Almost had it.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
But you do notice with that roll, you notice that in the back, so these dragons all have their mouths open. You notice in the back of its mouth, way back, there's a keyhole.
Oh.
Oh, gold key.
I noticed this from like how far
You're
away.
the one searching.
How far away do I have to be for that? Like it's
You
pretty
see
tall,
this
right? I have to climb it.
Go all A.
Well, the statue, the statues themselves, I think are.
I can use Mage Hand to use the key.
I think I have them at like 15 feet tall at the peak,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
like this with its mouth wide open.
Oh, so it's looking down. Okay. Okay. Does the keyhole like match the gold key we just found?
You can't tell from where
The
you
color,
are.
I mean.
I imagine it does.
Oh no. The key is gold. Everything about this
Black
statue
stone.
is yeah.
Try it.
Yeah, well, we can give it a shot.
I'll use Mage
Can I
Hand.
take a look at the mouth though before I put anything inside of it, just to see if there's? I mean, unless you're counting that investigation for that perception check as.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just double checking. Yes, the dragon statues are 15 feet tall.
Okay, I just want to
At the
investigate
peak.
I always want to check the mouth so it's not like the mouth like clamps down on what anything you put inside of it.
Okay, and you're
Just-
checking it.
I don't know, unless you include that on the check.
Just for the record, beans with 2 S's does not open it.
But try
There's
beans with
nothing-
beans with a Z.
Oh yeah.
You don't notice anything
Wait,
different
actually
about
open
the mouth.
Is that the right thing?
Yeah, again, on that roll, just looking, you just see there's this keyhole in the back.
Okay. I guess I will take the gold key that we have and see if it fits in the key.
Beans with Z also does not work.
It does not, and nothing happens when you try that and it fails, but it does not seem to fit this lock, which you're able to discern easily enough.
Yeah, something like
There must
that.
be a
I want to
key
go.
in
I want to
there.
go look at the book or the I want to go look at the book.
Can we
Okay.
double check the tables real quick before we start touching things?
Sure, you can.
I can like just use like detect magic or something in the book before we look at it.
22 again.
You don't see any evidence of traps on the tables. I assume that's what you were looking
Yeah.
for.
Alright, so when we go and look at this book, what, can we read it? Without touching it, can we read it? Is there anything on the pages? Is it open?
You getting over to the book and looking it over, the pages you can see are blank.
I want to use Mage Hand to flip them.
Okay. You start turning pages. They all appear blank.
I want to use Detect Magic.
The
On the statue, on the book, and on
Yeah.
this.
they all ping.
When you say detect magic, is this your ritual?
Yeah.
So like we're sitting there for 10 minutes while you do this.
10 minutes passes like this in real time. So. Kavnor also does not open it. So.
Try touching Gathomite.
Oh, no, come on.
Oh, that's kind of heavy.
Touch on that thing?
Yeah.
I don't know
Got
how
it.
invisible ink works, really.
Cut yourself and put blood on it. That sounds like something the magic book would have.
Just stain it.
It's a magic book.
Does the book have if I just close the book, is there any word on the cover, any
Yeah.
description, anything that says on it?
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying you do that. You look to see it. Yeah. There is. You do see words on the. So you leave it there. You just close it. Okay. So you close the book, and on the cover of it, you see in Draconic, which
I
you can
read.
read.
I can read it.
It says, "Hidden Secrets of the Outer Planes, Volume 1."
Interesting. The outer planes. Where does the outer planes include? Is that?
Does this, like, as far as, like, does this ring a bell on history? Do we, like, anybody know
Isn't that like
anything?
a separate dimension or something that you can go to?
Is so.
I'm proficient in history.
Go ahead and so if you have proficiency in Arcana or History,
Both.
you can roll.
Wow, I don't know anything.
13.
I got 8.
Well, I don't think that's quite true. You're what that's telling me is how much, but it doesn't. You would have had training in History and training Arcana would give you at least something that I'm going to tell you, but your roll tells me how much more.
13.
Kind of a thing.
I know everything.
None more.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
8.
Wow, good job, guys.
Is
Does
anybody
anybody else have history?
nobody else is proficient in History
Yeah.
or
I'm
Arcana?
checking. I have something. It might be religion though. Yeah, it's religion.
We're the only two with Arcana.
Actually, religion works.
Okay.
Yes. 20. You've rolled 2 already.
Wow.
Is that a 2?
Yeah.
It's a 2.
Oh, but there's a 0 behind it too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
Well, you didn't. None of you paid super close attention in outer plane class, but you do know that when you're talking inner planes, outer planes are your, inner planes. You're thinking in relation to prime material. You're thinking of your ethereal, your elemental, and so this is ringing a bell with you in that sense.
Absolutely.
And Arcana-wise, it's ringing a bell with ethereal and ether and elemental, and this is the surrounding, like the immediately surrounding planes of the prime material. When you're talking outer planes, now you're talking, you're talking everything from your
Yes.
from your abyss and your hells and your all those different outer planes. You're talking about the domain of the gods, good and the evil, and all of the mythology and all of that goes in with that.
It's not even
Your
my
outer
name.
planes, and you're thinking not ethereal now. You're thinking astral.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
And if I flip through every page, there's nothing on any pages, no like hidden sections of the book.
astral.
and where is the book right now as you're doing?
Still on the table.
Everything looks blank.
Hey, by the way,
Can we take the book off the table? Someone just pick it up.
How heavy is the
Packet.
book?
Well, it's fairly heavy. It looks like it's,
Heavier than
it looks like it's 500 to 600
I want
pages
to
or so.
be
It's
off the
thick.
side of the room when they.
Here,
pick
I'll
this
pick
book
it
up,
up.
No,
'cause
I'll
I don't
pick
want to
it
be
up.
I
around.
don't know and say I have more HP, but it's fine. You can pick it up.
Yeah.
I don't want that thing to dump fire on me.
I'll have everyone stand away from me just in case something bad happens, and then I'll lift the book off the table.
I'm gonna stand a little closer, within 10 feet.
Okay, you lift up the book. Is it open or closed right now?
It's
What do you?
open.
Huh?
Open.
Open? Okay. When you pick up the book, the pages fill with words in Draconic. They're there. They're visible now that you're holding it. And you start to glance through it, I assume?
Yeah.
It is... Each page is full in Draconic, but it's almost gibberish. The words aren't gibberish, but they're not in a structure that really forms sentences and paragraphs as you understand them. That don't really fit into transfer of information type of stuff. You do pick up on some words that seem to appear just in the little bit that you're glancing through it. If you want to know what they are, there's a few of them that stand out to you.
Okay.
Portals, constellations, diamonds, sundering, transport, and guardian. And as you flip around through it and make your way to the front of the book, there is a table of contents. And it has 4 sections in it. And this is what is in the table of contents.
Can we get those words? Wait, was that in all the pages? Or they're just like
It's
first,
just
the
that,
first?
that seemed to stand out a little bit as he's flipping through.
What is that?
Substance in the 7 heavens, nature in the 9 hells, meaning in the mechanis, and aligning the planes.
hey, quick question for you. There is you already do have like a thing for that, right? You did something for the little turny thing. Like if we get it, it'll open, right? You don't. Okay, well clearly it would.
Okay, can you say the words again that we
Yes.
recognize?
Portals. Constellations. Diamonds. Sundering.
1 second. Diamonds. Sundering.
Transport.
Turnip doesn't work.
Oh, let me see it for a second.
Transport.
And guardian. But those are just words that almost, just in the flipping through, like it's almost like just seeing pages full of words in no particular order.
Just those words.
But
stand
this,
out.
these few words seem to repeat.
Do the first letter of all these words.
Yeah, but
This doesn't make a word. It's probably the.
Yeah, it could be random though.
It's
There's 6 though.
Dude, that wasn't in any particular order, was it?
They were random words that he picked up on throughout.
Portals.
That appear multiple times. They just kind of stood out as, as he flipped through it, it's just I keep seeing this word, that word. But there's a bunch of other words too. It's not like those words just repeat, and that's all the words that are there.
Hey, I'll
Chat
tell
have
you.
any other
Once I
ideas?
get back, I got it.
Once you get back.
The thing.
Is there
I know
anything at the
exactly
very-
what
anything
it
at the
is.
very
I
back of
figured
the
it
book?
out.
No, it just the 4th unit or whatever aligning the planes just comes to an end with little or no fanfare. It just seems to end but not end. Not in a way that is coherent, the way that a typical book would end. again, it's almost as though random words are just scattered throughout. They might make sense, but not in the order they're in.
Can we turn the book upside down?
You may not.
Oh snap!
Turn the book upside down, then try to read it.
Okay, good idea, but nothing changes in it. It's just a regular.
Does anything stand out to different people if different people were to take a look at it? Like, because a few people know Draconic.
Let me say this. Who knows Draconic? And I know Zeldreth does as
And
well.
I think it's us 4. Yeah. I'm not sure. Does anyone else down here know?
You guys know? You know
I have dark vision, but
Elizabeth, you know Draconic?
Oh, that's all you need, really.
So it's just us 4 then.
Okay. You can each make a check that will make sense according to what it is that you just tell me what you're trying to do. The types of things, you could do history. If someone wants to do Arcana, you're obviously dealing with some magical tome.
So
here.
I'm proficient in both history and Arcana. I'm not sure.
Tell me what is it that you're trying to determine, and I'll tell you which one it is.
I guess maybe just trying to understand any relationship between the few words that we've seen and maybe so
We haven't really gone and checked out this item on the table, even though we all been messing with it right now.
That's true.
I want to go check it out too. Is it just sitting on the table? That's it.
Yeah.
I guess it's just kind of like trying to see if trying to make a connection between the words that we understand in the book and maybe what we can gather from the.
Okay. You can do either one. So use it to your advantage, whichever
Plus
one.
3 on either.
And if someone's helping you, so this is one of those things where there's a little bit of an intangible thing here, where this is not simply. It's not like you are all individuals silently in your own thoughts. In the game, you're kind of you're talking it out, you're reasoning and something like that. So there is a case where you could roll with advantage if someone's really kind of helping you sort through these same types of things. Like if you're doing history and he's helping you with Arcana.
So you're
It's
doing Arcana,
it's the kind of thing
Yeah.
that you could team up on in kind of this almost ambiguous mental kind of a way, which means you could also, if someone wanted to do an investigation where you're reasoning through it, that's fine too. Just this is the type of thing that you'd be doing right now.
I'm not going to have anything on the
Yeah,
investigation.
plus 6 to investigation.
What's his investigation? Do you have anything?
-1.
Okay, so I guess I'm. Wait, what's your investigation?
Plus 6, and I have plus 3 on
What's
Arcana
your-
and
what's
plus
your
3
Arcana?
history.
Plus 4.
Why don't I just do history? You do investigation. He does Arcana. Then I don't have anything.
Or if you want, I tell you what, this
history,
is kind of fun. You could do. I'll let you do either one of these. Like if you two are reasoning it out a little bit, you have training in specific training in Arcana. You had kind of abbreviated training in it.
Yeah.
But history, and if you want to kind of attack it from both of those angles, you could roll with advantage, or you can roll history with how you have it and add his Arcana mod to your roll, which would mean you'd be rolling what, plus 10?
Plus 7. Because I have plus 3 and he has plus 4.
Well, I think you said plus 6 for. Oh, I meant
I have plus 6
investigation.
investigation.
I meant investigation is what I meant. And
and he has.
I have a plus 1.
like if you wanted to do because investigation is reasoning.
No, he's saying you combine your
using
Arcana
my
with
Arcana
my
with
investigation.
Yeah, so you could roll with advantage, investigation with advantage, or you could roll investigation with your investigation and add his Arcana mod to it, as you kind of reason this out.
I think I like the plus 10 better. Thoughts?
absolutely.
This is going to
So
be
you'll get
terrible.
11.
So I'll get a natural 1. Natural 4. For 14.
Okay. And what were you rolling?
Man, I don't know. I just thought they were doing them too. I guess I don't know. I can do history or whatever.
Probably
I
would.
mean, I don't have anything in anything.
Okay, here's the thing.
I have a plus 4 to history as well.
What's up?
Nothing.
Not a lot.
Okay, and
You got out yet?
for this you're able to roll. I'm not saying you can't roll if you don't have proficiency in the thing. You know, because not having a great mod doesn't mean you can't still roll. You know, you could not have a mod and roll a natural 20.
So I'll roll, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you want me to decide
Well, which one? What is it you want to roll?
Probably history. I don't have anything with magic.
Okay.
My magic is different than their magic.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
You guys just rolling history now?
You could roll history probably too,
Cool.
Pennies. But not Arcana, definitely.
Probably not history so much for him with his background.
No, you
Probably
don't
have
anyways.
Maiden, then.
Well, yeah, because it's just as a barbarian, you would have had some training
He doesn't care about words.
that
as a
he wouldn't
barbarian.
have had.
But check this out. This is what I would have rolled. Okay, I'm good anyways.
Alright, 13.
so.
Here we
Alright,
go.
I
You
got it
want?
right now.
I'm gonna use this. Can I use this?
You can use that. Actually, you could use that and add it to his roll if you wanted to.
Oh, his roll's 13, mine roll 14. It doesn't really make
Well, whatever.
I'm just gonna roll it for mine.
Makes more sense on his own, probably. Yeah.
So So I rolled an 18 with that, and here you go, that back.
Okay.
For
There's
history.
that.
Okay, then. Here's what I'll do with those rolls then as they were. There's nothing that you. There's nothing with respect to the pages with Draconic or anything like that that really stands out to you, that rings a bell or triggers something in you, in your thoughts of what maybe to do. But working together, I will say this, as you're kind of thinking back through what training you've had and what you happen to pay attention to and what maybe is ringing more of a bell now, and what you're able to remember concerning, now I'm back at the contents of the book now. These three, you know that these three places, 7 heavens, 9 hells, and Mechanus, these are each one of the many outer planes. Each one of those is a separate plane of existence. You also remember together that they each have their own, as all the planes do, their own sense of alignment, their own sense of good, and on the spectrum of good and evil in the world. And you're able to recall that the 7 heavens are lawful good, the 9 hells are lawful evil, and Mechanus is lawful neutral.
So aligning the planes.
Noisy.
Do we need to figure this thing out, or is this kind of just
Good, I think. Oh, you took it.
like what does it do?
Do lawful. It's lawful. What are we doing? Yep, there we go.
That's so stupid. How's it not a dragon?
It blows up.
The key. And some styrofoam.
Yes.
So I take the key and I chuck it and I go, ooh, this styrofoam is...
Ooh, pretty styrofoam.
Aww. It's the key to your heart.
How do you reset the puzzle?
You have to take the rings off and
You have
then
to-
reset each ring individually.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this key is probably gonna open up the dragon, so we're gonna try it.
The key word was lawful, by the way,
Yeah.
to anybody on the web.
It wasn't turnip.
It was not turnip.
So close.
Close though. Close. Turnip was. I mean, it was all within the alphabet.
A couple permutations from that, it definitely was turnip. So.
Yeah, very good.
Oh,
Okay.
how do you change it?
You can't change
No,
it.
you can't. You have to take it apart.
You
So
have to
don't
take
even
it apart
try.
and try.
Oh, I thought you were saying you could switch that.
And put it
somewhere.
back together. You have to have it. The word has to be all in place. For
Yeah.
it to slide back in.
Well, I thought you were saying that I could just switch it somehow.
No, you have to take them off. You have to physically remove them.
That's lame.
All right.
What?
I'm just thinking back to. Again, I'm thinking back to the creation of this and how long that has been the plan, and now after all this time, how kind of unceremonious it is that it's here's the key thing that. But man, it seemed like an awesome idea back in 2020.
It was cool.
It was fun. I like riddles. I like puzzles. Okay, so what are you doing with the key?
We're gonna unlock the dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna use mage
Wait,
hand.
our other key didn't work?
No, I'm gonna use mage hand and then stay back on it.
Okay. Mage hand gets up there, key in, and turns it. And the statue slowly starts to slide forward on the ground. And you see behind it,
It's gotta be a stick. +2.
there is a compartment underneath it is revealed. And there is a chest, fairly decent size, about 3 feet
Oh,
long or so. So,
it's empty.
so yeah, it reveals a chest. Yeah, put that thing back in,
Okay.
but not the key.
Put that thing back where it came from.
Also help.
So we'll lift. Is it like in the ground?
Yes, it's down in there's a hole in the ground, and the chest is down in that.
Alright. So I'll assume we'll get like
He just
Zeldreth
lifts it
and it will
himself.
help lift it up.
Okay, and it's not like sometimes you've run into chests that are almost like built into the floor. That's not what this is. You're able to just
Is it pretty heavy?
lift it up. It's kind of
Can I
heavy.
check it for
Not
traps?
for you. It's not bad.
I want to check it for traps.
Oh.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
assuming it's not gonna be trapped because it's locked in this.
Well, you want to roll too? I got an 11.
That checks out because I can feel it catching on the L, but that was the only
Nope.
thing I could get.
10.
The other ones wouldn't catch.
10 and
Once
11.
The first one is.
Not super amazing.
He was
There's
catching on the
no
L.
way it's trapped if it's locked behind all this crap.
You don't know about that.
What'd you get?
11.
It's
Or 10.
perfectly safe.
Excellent.
Just
Mage
open
hand?
it.
Open
Just
it.
open
I'm opening it. I don't get. You're
Okay.
opening it.
Okay, within the chest, you see a few different little pouches and bags and other sorts of things. What you find in it is there are 200 gold pieces. There are 50 platinum pieces.
Oh, that would be perfect for our next special arrow.
That's
Very
500 gold
that's
pieces
my
right there.
boy.
You find a bag of an assortment of gems,
Ooh.
which you would estimate at about 250 GP.
I was gonna say platinum, but okay.
There's also a very nice diamond, which you would estimate at about 500 GP.
I'll add that to my list of diamonds I'm holding on to.
What?
Okay, well, I'm not going to write it down then here.
Okay. You find a hat.
Ooh, that's mine.
Oh, I want that thing.
You also find
Just a hat.
you find a pair
Touch that.
of very smooth purple stones, which really seems reminiscent of some of the same things you've come across before
Those
and
little sending stones?
very, very recently
The
as
sending
well.
stones? Is that what those?
Seems like it could be anyway. Seems like it could be.
I can come in handy.
Okay.
That's everything.
Short rest.
No beans?
He's got identify.
Yeah, I want to use identify on the hat
Missed it. We solved the puzzle.
Okay.
and the stones.
Yeah, Lila told me.
Oh, she texted you. She's like, guess what? We solved the puzzle.
I didn't say we.
She
said
said it.
they.
She said it in that voice too.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, I was trying to imitate her voice.
Yeah, so I want to use
Snap.
identify on.
Okay.
Someone's
I'm
getting
assuming it's
munchies.
magical, so I'm not even going to bother using it.
Hope you have paper towels.
That's gonna make your hands so messy.
Okay, totally fine.
Okay. So
We're big girls, so you're bigger.
you're using identify on which thing or both? Or
I
what?
can use both. It's a period of time.
Okay. So
Key.
the hat you get as a hat of disguise.
Ooh. Oh, that's what Joshua has.
It is what you have.
Does they have a mask though? Isn't his?
This is a hat of
Oh,
disguise.
is a hat?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was a mask.
No,
No,
that's
it's you recognize that immediately with that spell. The other one confirmed is a pair of sending stones.
nice.
We should give one to Taèlios.
Ascending stone.
Yeah, because you can go invisible, then you can talk to us when you're.
Well, we could just
away.
give one to like Cavnor, and then we have a
Yeah.
direct communication.
You
Immediate.
don't need that.
Keep in mind, contrary to how you see them used sometimes on streams, if you ever watch them, they are not like walkie-talkies.
You get 15 words or 25 words.
Yeah, and you can't just keep having a conversation.
So 25 words, they get 25 words back, and then that's it for the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's fine, but I'm saying like if he goes invisible and he's.
Okay. Anything in the hole outside of the chest that was in there?
Alright. On to the next room.
Are you even gonna find
I'm
something?
gonna keep the book though. Can I put it in the bag of holding?
I disguise myself as my buddy from the inn and all.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to put it in my bag of holding then.
We'll actually take the cryptex as well, right?
Sure.
That way we can.
We're taking the book too, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm
Oh,
taking it.
that's what you said. Okay. I
Let's-
thought you
You
said you were taking the
guys want
hat.
to head down the hallway then? This way?
What did you say the book said? It was Secrets of Outer Planes?
Hidden Secrets of the Outer Planes, Volume 1.
Volume 1, there's going to be more. Alright, we're going to go back out the door and then go down the longer hallway.
Okay?
There's a little gap right here, so we'll probably check
Yep.
it there. I'm sure it's another hallway.
That's, of course it is. I mean, pfft, what kind of an operation do you think I'm running here?
Not a hallwayless one.
I need everybody to just toughen up.
It's the joke now.
At that open doorway, you see confirmed a hallway. Again, lit somewhat with this magical light throughout. Goes about 70 feet down and bends to the north. So it would go down and then 90 degree up.
We want to go to that hallway first or the other one?
Doesn't matter.
Split up.
Yeah, good idea.
Let's take that hallway first. The one we
Split up
just-
and look for clues of that.
So let's go down that hallway, that new hallway that bends to the north, and then check that one first.
Okay. The bend northward is only about 10 feet and it ends in a door.
We take it.
Open the thing.
I'll do a quick
check
look.
for
I'm just gonna do a
traps.
quick look on the door.
Wow.
Natural one.
Yep.
Well, how many is that
That
tonight?
figures.
You confirm that it's a door.
That's 4 natural ones so far.
Yeah.
Can we
Well,
get up to
let's
10?
get
I don't even know what to say. Like, that's not possible.
This is the average day for you. What do you mean?
Get that out of here. You
Pretty
kind of ruin. Like every time you roll, it like curses the dice
next
board.
dice.
So
Yeah.
like, roll bad. We gotta get rid of that real quick.
Maybe we could switch dice boards.
No,
I
that's
don't think it's a dice board. I think it's just your dice.
I thought you got new dice.
Yeah, I got these
Go back to the
critical.
Go back to the
hit
plastic
dice.
ones. Go back to the plastic ones.
There you go. There's Drew. Here's your wedding gift.
What?
Get you a new set of dice for the wedding.
You could. You're out of the party unless you use these dice.
We have them, though. That's the thing.
Okay.
We're going to open the door because I checked it for traps.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Door is perfectly safe. You open it up. It opens up on a room that is. What is this? It's like it's 80 feet long,
Wow,
which
wow.
is at the door 80 feet like this. So it goes 20 feet to your left, and another 60, well 50 to your
Not
right,
that-
with the
like
10 in
that?
front of you, and then 40 feet out. So it's 80 by 40.
Well, big room.
Yep. And at the far end, the wide part of it, at the opposite end here, there are 3 raised, slightly raised off the floor, rectangles that from the doorway you can't see exactly what they are. They're kind of narrow rectangles, almost like you picture like a planter outside
Wasn't
of a
someone
house.
carrying a torch? I'm using that cantrip of mine to increase the torch right range to 40 feet.
Okay.
I think we were doing that last time. We'll just.
That's fine. I mean, so far everything you've encountered is already lit too.
Oh, is this lit too?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I don't think we're gonna find someone at this point. We're just gonna
3 coffins.
have free dungeon.
Okay, so
Can I check the ceiling?
no.
I want to take a look upwards.
Okay.
Something sketchy about this room. You want to
Looks
check?
like a ceiling. Yeah.
Natural 20.
Wow, that's crazy.
Really?
Also, it doesn't
Look,
matter.
Natural 20 when you're looking at a ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out.
I see everything on the ceiling.
It does appear to be a ceiling. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary or sketchy.
Mm.
Walk up to the
I wanna move into the
rectangles.
room.
Can I use that to investigate the entire room?
No.
Just kidding.
Look at the ground. Here, Taèlios, look at the ground.
Natural 20 to look at the ground.
Natural 3.
Okay, well, we got people.
I probably
helping.
helped.
You're not rolling. I think he has a 7.
17.
I think 17.
17.
Yeah, 17.
I think we'll probably try to be quiet, right? Not to.
I think we're usually trying to be quiet though.
Okay.
There's no. We haven't gone all the way up yet, though, have we? We're just kind of.
I mean, we're kind of,
slowly-
yeah, we're checking tests as we go towards the.
How high are they raised off the ground?
Okay, so the rectangles are. They are set into the floor, so they're one with the floor. They raise up about a foot or so off the ground, not very high, and they are each about 18 feet long,
Wow.
just shy of 20, and then like 5 feet wide.
I want to go up.
As far at this point, you can't see anything.
I want to walk up and look inside the closest one,
Okay.
which will be the one at the end on our immediately in front of us.
Okay. You see water in it, and it is. How to put it? In the light, it appears to be clear water, and yet dark, just by virtue of the fact that it is in this black material, and it is. You can tell it goes down a ways. It's hard in this light to tell exactly how far it goes down. Real quick, someone roll a d6 for me.
I got it. 2.
2? Okay.
That's water weirds.
Okay. Someone roll a d20 for me.
16.
Steven just keeps getting overruled.
I get higher every time, but whatever.
You don't know what's better though. The third one will be you if there is one.
Is there anything else in the room, or just those 3 things?
That's all you see is these 3 pools, whatever, that seem to go down quite a ways, and other than that,
How wide are the things?
There's 3 pools.
5 feet wide.
You jump in one?
Yes.
I want to touch the water. See what
Oh,
happens.
whoa. Hold up, don't
How
touch the
deep? I
water.
thought you said it was deep, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
wait,
Yeah.
hold up, touching the
Yeah,
water.
but it's a foot off the ground. The water's right there.
Don't touch the water yet.
Why not?
Let's talk about
Dead
it.
bodies are gonna come
What are we
out.
gonna
Let
do?
him touch it if he wants to touch it.
if that's what you're doing, it's the,
Cut off his hand.
As soon as I see him reach for it, I'll just notch an arrow and I mean I'm standing back
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
touch the
I'll
water.
hold it for anything to happen.
I mean, you
touch
can always
the
miss
water.
a step
I'm gonna
away.
get ready to grab him.
okay.
Idiot. Why would you touch it?
Why not? We don't know what's going on.
It's gonna be like
I feel like
dead
touching
dude
it
from
may
Harry
be the
Potter.
worst decision though.
Okay. As you're reaching out for this, you suddenly see the water start to stir and bubble a little bit, and out of it you see this huge form fly up
A genie.
out of the water.
Elemental
And-
dude.
Water tentacle.
And all at once,
I instantly release my arrow.
hold on, I know, that's fine.
That's cool.
You know, how do I want to do this?
So if we open it here,
How do we wanna
next
do
to
this?
the water.
Grabs
Yeah,
Josh
no.
and takes him into the
I
water.
don't look at this guy.
It's so funny.
Water
I
dragon.
made the mental decision. There's no way they'll end up in this room. I'm not going to draw a map for it.
How would we not end up in the room?
There were other directions you could have gone. I just assumed that that's what you would do instead of continuing to head this
That's
direction.
fine.
So no. But what I can do is I can pull out one of those, and I can pull out one of those dry erase,
the dry erase ones?
mats, and we'll do that. And I'll just have you draw the room
Okay.
while I'm getting situated back here.
Doesn't need to move.
Or actually,
I'm ready to roll a natural 1
This
and
could
hit
be
one of my
fun.
teammates.
Well, you've already
I'm like
made all
so
this
low
stuff
of health
now.
right now.
No, you're not.
I'm at like 30 HP.
Is
There is-
it just that, right?
Party's fine.
Here, this is what I got right here.
That's
I need healed.
That's 30 more than 0.
Right there.
Dad, but
Yeah.
That's fine.
no, you already
These things are gonna wreck us, dude.
What?
drew it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, this is dependent upon me actually finding the markers for this, which is questionable.
I'll just use a Sharpie. I'm sure.
Do I need to move?
Yeah, maybe. Let me look. Of course, once I have you move, it'll turn out they're in that drawer. Yeah, I know. I just got shocked too.
Hey, Geo.
Yeah, don't use a Sharpie. I know. I just saw those too when I was cleaning up some stuff.
I don't see anything.
It's a little baggie with like 4 little colored markers in it.
It wouldn't be like
Why
this.
do you have
This thing right there?
No, it's like a clear bag. You'd see the markers.
It wouldn't be in the lower drawers, would it?
I
Like
don't think
somewhere
so.
over
Oh,
here.
remember that
Yeah,
guy?
we gotta fight this too. Probably.
Yeah.
You want
Is
this?
that rope? Here it is. Okay, hopefully one of these works. So
I'm gonna try the. Well, let's see. White one probably gives
Rectangle
us
40 by 80.
each square is 5, remember. So,
Yeah, that'll work.
okay. Yeah, and if it doesn't, then it
does.
can be wet or raised
does.
too. So.
Okay.
So you're going to need to draw. So every 2 squares is 10 feet. So start way at the edge.
Over here on my end.
Yeah. So it's,
So where do we come into the room? Just let.
first of all, just draw a rectangle. That's where to start
80
with.
feet.
How wide?
So you need to make it go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 squares wide.
Like this one.
Make sure you start on the actual squares. It looks like you're in the middle of a square
No,
there.
there's a.
No, he's on right
No,
now.
it's right in the middle of 2 of them.
No. I mean, every set of 4 is a square. So like, okay, oh,
Yeah,
that's
but
fine.
yeah,
I
but-
see.
but
I see.
I'm looking at
You're right. You're right. You're right.
exactly from the edge. So it's 2. This is an even number in.
Okay. So
One.
that's nope.
So
that's 1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you need 16 of
2,
those.
Holy cow.
3,
This isn't big enough.
5, 6. 8,
This is what our viewers want to see.
Yeah, this is it's live
Just
stream this.
peek D&D.
It's not on yet.
13,
Screen.
14, 15, 16. Okay. That's 16 squares.
Okay. Let me just double check that I'm thinking about this right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yes.
11,
Now 2, 4, 6, 8 squares on a side.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wow.
6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Oops, sorry.
It says 10 out of 10 would watch again.
1,
Got him.
2, 3,
Just lining up with this.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then
Straight across.
I'm gonna draw one. Thank you.
This is how lines work.
The line goes on
And then-
to the right to
The
right.
white is not.
And then just try to mimic those rectangles there a little bit as best you can.
This might be drawn in the weird spots.
Yeah, it's
Well, I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger than that on the board. If I'm being honest. Let's just look. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
This
Okay.
gives us room for
So that is
this thing. So we'll tie a knot.
one
So-
square in. So I need to do a little bit more.
All I see is one
Remember
enemy.
that
This
one
gotta be
square
easy.
on the graph paper is
Is 5.
2 on this.
There's only one enemy. This
One
is
square
easy.
here is 2 here.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So if that covers 2, it needs to cover 4.
And for our that's fine. That's fine.
For our viewers. The one man that would watch again.
Yes.
And then we're just somewhere.
Okay.
I don't remember the door
Now
was.
on the doorway down by you is remember that 2 squares in front of you is 1 square. So that first square is blank.
Yeah.
Or the first 2 squares are blank.
Yeah, and then
The
doors
second
here.
2 squares, nope. The second 2. Remember, this is
Oh, yeah.
1 square,
Oh, yeah.
and the next 2 are 1 square. So the door is kind of right in there on
Yeah.
that. It's centered on that. So that's where you came in. So position your minis in the room wherever you would be. You're up, yeah, whichever one you went to.
Stephen said he was next to him, trying to pull him away.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pull him away. I was just next to this in case somebody tried to
You
pull
said
him
he was
under.
10 feet away.
No, I know. I was gonna be up next to you just in case someone tried to pull you under.
like right
So,
here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Here or to the side?
I don't know, whatever, that's fine.
Where were you closer to the water? Or were you
Put
right
me
behind?
behind you. I would
Okay.
run behind you to pull you back.
Where'd he go, Humby?
Anywhere.
Right in there.
No.
That's not where you would have been.
That's where
This is
I
where
was.
you would be?
I
I
still
was
have a
diving.
radio so you
Where
can't see me.
Just inside
Oh,
the
yeah.
doorway?
Yeah.
Right
No,
there?
just put me up there by.
Somewhere
Yeah,
in here?
yeah, I guess. I'm
Alright.
almost dead, but.
Where would you have been?
It doesn't matter. Just like I don't know, right here. Doesn't matter.
Okay, he's right there.
I can get anywhere in this room.
Is this where you would have
Or
been?
you'd be right in the doorway?
Alright.
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, it's a bad idea because there could be more. They hop out of that
You
one.
should put it on battle cam now.
That's a bad idea.
Alright, come on, baby. Give me initiative.
You roll terrible. You just roll before Caleb, and you'll be
Yeah,
good.
because you roll last. Don't roll until we're all done.
Alright, here we go. I don't love that this thing reflects these two bright white dots. Can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That did
Where's
absolutely
that?
nothing.
It's
Yeah,
dancing
so like,
lights
yeah,
now.
right here is one of them.
It's dancing
I know.
lights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
dancing lights are on the board.
Yep.
It's alright.
I haven't seen Brad say anything for a while. He probably got sick of it.
Yeah. He didn't want to watch
Yeah,
again.
there's my initiative in there. Speedy.
Oh, that's not right.
Just set it on the ground. Just
Yeah,
literally
we're
put it right there. No, I meant like.
What? But that way,
Like that.
I can't read it then. That
You
would
can
be
pick it
better.
up if you need to read it.
No, it's
Alright.
too complicated.
Initiative? Or arrow first?
Hold on.
One shot this thing.
Yeah.
Couple. Let me.
Yeah, no.
I don't believe so.
I'm gonna have it do its attack, then I'm gonna have you do your attack, or during your attack.
Dirt. What dirt?
Okay.
Arrow.
Let me.
You should use the lightning arrow to make it have more power.
I don't have a.
So just for the record, I have shield, which is reaction, which I would intend to use if it attacks me.
Okay.
That would be crazy if I had a lightning arrow and just like.
Yeah,
Lightning
make
lance.
it have lightning all over it, and then when it attacks us.
But I don't know, does reaction, would that be after he attacks, like I would have reaction from
You
that?
would do.
I would,
Or
yeah.
how does that work? I can't
Don't
remember.
tempt me.
Yeah, your reaction is on someone else's turn. On the,
Okay.
so. Okay, so you're going to use shield. Am I supposed to tell you?
You can.
You
I'm
have to
pretty sure
roll
you
the hit
can.
first.
You can tell him that it hits, and then he can use a reaction to block it. That's what I
We'll
do.
try to.
It's you
Try
roll
to.
a hit. If it hits, you tell him it will hit you, and then he can either use shield or not use it, but not knowing the actual roll.
Yeah.
What's your armor class?
Armor class is 18.
It will hit you.
Okay, I'm using shield.
Okay.
So it's plus 5, right?
23 armor class.
Because it still hits. That would be an overkill.
Yeah, that's still an 18. To
What?
hit.
What?
He's got a 23 armor class now.
Huh?
He's got a 23
My
armor
shield
class.
is
with
just a
shield.
reaction. So
Huh?
on a hit,
Yeah,
I can react, so now it bumps it to 25 armor class.
No, 23.
23.
Or 23, sorry.
23, yeah. So I just went the other way, but that's what it rolled. 23.
Okay, so it still hits regardless. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It was close, but
That
not.
guy either roll good or has a big attack.
Yep, turn my
I
character
rolled,
on number
I rolled good and it has a pretty good modifier as well. Okay, so that is
You think it's gonna try to pull you in the water?
you take
feel like
15 points of bludgeoning damage,
Ooh.
and you are grappled.
Yeah. Take him in the water.
Okay.
And you are pulled into it, basically, into the water.
Whoa,
That
wait, I said I was
sucks.
gonna grab him, remember?
Huh?
I said I was sitting there waiting to grab him if he got pulled under. Can I try to pull him back?
Yes. Hold on one second then.
True.
Because there's one other thing that I need to do for it, and then yeah. So it just pulls you towards it. We won't see it. We'll say it's there, but not under. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the deal. I'll still give you your shot. The other thing that happens is kind of out of another part of it. This kind of almost whip of water whips out towards you, and it can reach you.
Towards me, you think?
Yep. Because you're right there, and I realize this is unlikely.
Good luck. Good luck.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage on that one.
Oh, that's right. Disadvantage. That's probably not going to do it. So it's actually I rolled the same thing on each of them, which is a total of 19.
Yes.
Okay. So you just kind of dodge it, whips out at you. This again, it's just like a water whip, whips out at you and kind of cracks above your head, but you dodge it.
So
Let's go. Let's go. You first.
Yeah. 23.
That will hit.
Imagine it misses.
This thing is engaged with Joshua, technically, correct?
Aww.
So,
What? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're engaged.
Congratulations.
so I'm going to use my sneak attack damage, which is just going to be my D8 and then D6.
That's terrible.
That's great.
Never seen
You
someone
could
go
roll that
so
on one
bad.
die.
10 damage.
Why do you suck so bad?
Give me that.
I know I'm starting to drown, but I'm just gonna start a vote, like vote to kick.
Okay. Now you, Morzza.
Better roll. Oh, but you just rolled. You're so screwed.
That's true, I did just roll.
I know that's what I was saying. I was saying, hand me that thing. I don't want this dice
Okay,
tray.
yeah.
So you're going to.
That's a good idea.
Now we're actually doing this.
Oh, now we think that that's the problem.
No, it's his
His
It's
die.
his
dice
roll.
curses it.
So
Whoever rolls
we're
next time.
going to. What are you trying to do here?
Just
He's
grab
trying
him
to
and pull
stop
him
me
back.
from getting pulled
Yeah.
in. I think.
Okay.
Like
basically,
athletics then, or
strength.
what?
Is it a strength check
No,
between
you-
you and the monster? Or?
Well, this is just to see if you can get a hold of him when he's getting yanked. So
Yeah,
I
and
would-
so I don't know if I kind of drag him. Cause I don't really have like a good foothold. So if it does like pull me, I'm trying to like put my feet up against this. If I get up
Yep.
to that, try to get like if I can hold on to him better.
Okay, so this wouldn't so much be athletics as maybe acrobatics, because this is just reaching for him to see if you can.
This is acrobatics.
Athletics would be if you're going to try to free him. This is just to see if you get him in time. Like so, it's like dexterity based. So you can do a dex.
No,
Check
we'll
or
do
an
acrobatics.
acrobatics?
That's the best one for dex.
Oh, shoot.
12.
That's gonna cut it.
Oh, I think he's rolling 2, so maybe.
We'll see how it is. I'm gonna have him. It's a 16.
That's a D.
Well,
So
I'm
just
16 with 8.
just
athletics.
slips out of your grasp as he gets yanked up to the water. And vanishes down into the water
With Joshua?
with Thaèndrys.
Oh, yeah. I said don't touch it.
He's gone.
Oh, shit.
Okay, now
Are we rolling initiative?
let's
or-
roll initiative.
That's
Right.
not as
Do I roll
stupid.
first? Does it curse this one too?
Yes, it curses the whole table.
It definitely cursed hers. That's for sure. Yeah, it's definitely definitely cursed it. That's for sure.
Okay, that's why I have a redo.
I'm assuming
That doesn't count. It's not in it. That is not in it. That does not
Under
count.
live.
Because I have
Under
that
live.
advantage.
No, you just rolled 2.
That doesn't count. That's not in the thing.
What's your
Everyone knows
constitution?
that.
What are you talking about? Whenever anyone rolls outside of this.
Okay, well, I rolled the same thing.
15.
I don't want to counter that.
What was that?
And he's not grappled, is that right?
12.
Yes, you're
That's all
grappled,
one.
Okay.
and that's it. You're not restrained. You're
I always
grappled.
roll
What was the
1 on
difference
some
between-
parts.
Wait a minute. Sorry.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Until the grapple. Okay, so until the grapple ends, you're restrained. Let's see here.
Not even worried. Not even. No, I'm not. I have literally so many options right now.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, this is literally nothing. Like, I'm not even bothered right now. I'm just kind of like in the water, like, huh, interesting.
Hey, you gotta snap your staff.
Except you cannot use verbal anymore. You can't use material. Well, you might be able to use material.
You
Oh,
use
we
a
can't
$500
really use
diamond.
verbal.
Okay,
Water.
Nix, what do you got?
11.
Valia,
7.
I don't think did any of us roll good.
Taèlios,
15.
Oh, we all rolled terrible.
Yeah.
If I'm first, I want to be so mad.
Morzza.
5.
15.
You have higher dex than I probably.
I have 17 decks.
10.
You have probably 18.
Yeah.
17.
And this guy just kind of took down the whole table.
Okay,
Took down the whole table.
Yeah.
That's how this works.
your aquatic friend is the top of the order.
Of course it is.
You got a bunch.
He's gonna knock you out. He can't do anything.
He's gonna knock you out. Okay.
We'll call it a comeback. What? You know the song? No. That's what he was singing. It's called Mama Said
Okay,
Knock You Out.
as you're underwater, you can feel it squeezing, and you take 16 points of
The old squeeze.
Okay. Hate it.
bludgeoning damage
You're probably like dead.
as it tries to crush you and drown you. And that is all that it does, as far as what you feel. And I'll read something real quick.
Let me see if I can place my thorns in the water.
Is that it?
Do we have a notepad on the table anywhere? One of those little post-it note dealios?
You got like a million there.
Yeah,
Here.
the bazillion notepads right there. He's starting to get paralyzed.
Well, about time we lost our first.
How does it
party
feel to be
member.
on the other end of this for you? Usually you're the one running into fights.
Yeah, I don't know.
He,
Must be
he probably feels
off.
left out. Yeah, he's like.
You gonna dive in?
I immediately dive in the water.
Ooh, that's something.
Okay, that brings us to Thaèndrys and Taèlios and Farryn. You are the same. You're both after that.
Us
the same.
three?
Huh?
First him.
Thaèndrys,
Oh, and then us.
and then it's you two tied.
Okay.
So
Maybe he's in mind control. Like my ghost.
Do any of us know what this is, by the way?
Water thing. It's a water word.
Water.
you
god.
can
Yeah,
make.
but you can't just say it's a water word. Like, I don't, as a character, know that.
Me.
What? What are you pointing at? Now you have to look at it. Dude, I found Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Oh, another note. This guy's dead.
This too is what our viewers want. Lots of note
Lots of
passing.
nodes, yeah.
Yep, that's how we do it here.
10 out of 10 would watch again.
Yep, 100%.
Got that out of the way.
This is how we make the big bucks.
I haven't rolled over 10 yet. There we go.
There's your natural 20.
Oh, he's doing something.
He nodded.
Interesting.
Nodding is the worst. Do we know what this is? Anybody?
It says water right.
I'm particularly interested. Is this some sort of? I'm guessing it's not, but is it some sort of undead?
You can make a. I would say
Because undead are my favorite enemies, and if it's some sort of undead,
We already know it's
nature
undead.
check.
Oh.
Taèlios, nature check with advantage.
nature. That I don't have anything in this. I don't know. But I didn't roll too bad. 15 for nature. That's the best I can do. You have advantage? Whoa.
Yeah, you said I had 21.
I can see the elementary guy.
Just a second, I'm looking up a rule real quick.
Oh,
I hate rules. I'm gonna show the camera this guy because we didn't do that yet.
Eyes, everything get pulled under. Wasn't it dex save or something?
How many times we got to like? That was weird.
What's Lily streaming? It says Lily streaming.
Live on TikTok.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess we're still waiting.
What the heck? Did you hear the numbers for the rolls or no? Or are you still waiting on this guy?
It's his turn. He's gathering information before he does what he's going to do.
Why does it have to be secret?
Because he's
He's the only
underwater.
one.
You don't know what's going on.
He's found a hidden city. It's Atlantis under there.
Yeah, I found Atlantis.
Perception.
This won't work. You rolled it in the tray that I cursed.
You rolled low, I saw.
13.
Good job, Caleb.
Running out of space. Let me just whisper this.
Whispers. Whoa.
You know what I mean?
You have to be quiet.
Oh,
Well, we have leveled up on there, don't we?
Two
That's why I was
slashes.
asking about.
I see.
We did level up.
Updated it? Thanks.
Level 7.
Just
Yep.
that I can see.
Definitely not that far.
Level 8's going to be
Okay, that's all. I'm
unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
What's the... What's the...
mine's it's not. This isn't a. It's not like a cast. It's just a 1 per day ability because of the feat that I took.
Let me just look at something real quick.
Misty step right out there.
Yeah, he's trying to Misty Step out. I think Misty Step requires verbal components, though.
One of my neighbors is named Misty.
That's a lie.
That's a fun fact. No,
Oh.
it is.
That's it. She's,
And when you say neighbor, you mean your cat?
Yeah.
she invited us to her birthday party.
Oh, wow.
But there was a snowstorm that day, so we couldn't go.
There was no what?
There was a snowstorm that day, so we couldn't go.
She's your neighbor. Just walk over.
No, she's at the
Like
end of
down
the
the
road.
road.
Just invited you? That's kind of. Do you talk to her at all? Like,
She just showed up one day.
she's like, hey, come to my birthday party.
That is exactly how I expected Misty to act.
Chat, is that W or L? One in the chat.
What is that?
First time chat?
Would have been a strength save, not a... What? I can't read that.
Not a dex save, ridiculous. Yeah, whoever that is,
Yeah,
whoever that is right.
that's for sure.
Not to grab.
That's what I'm saying. I was ready for it. It wasn't like I was surprised by it. I was sitting there waiting for it to happen.
You didn't have a hold of him, though. This was...
It happened that fast that I can't just go.
Yeah.
It was like...
That's all I'm saying. Like it wasn't like a boom, it's gone. I'm sitting there waiting for it.
Too slow reaction.
He's like...
He's like the sloth from what's that movie?
No, that's not In and Out. What is that? The rabbit movie.
Zootopia.
Yeah, Zootopia.
That's the one.
This is the longest turn I've ever seen.
It's...
That's because it's important.
It's a deal. It's a deal.
Well, we're about to lose them.
We're about to
let's
kill
forget.
it in one turn if he just lets it go.
We're about to like burn the water. They'll die, but we'll get the
Does
monster.
anybody have this spell, Purify Water?
I mean, yeah, but I don't have it memorized.
Dang it.
This is a garbage spell. Why
Dang
did I
it.
purify water?
So we could deal with this?
Yeah, you didn't think ahead.
It would.
No.
It depends. If it's actually a water weird, I think
the way I
Purify
think
Water
this
would
works.
just instantly kill it.
While it is an ability, it still retains the properties of it as though you're casting a spell.
Mm-hmm.
And for verbal components underwater, you have to be able to speak underwater. That's the
So
problem.
you just saying it even though it's not in like air doesn't you can't cast?
You actually have to be able to speak the words, which underwater you can't, unless you have some other magic that's enabling you to do that, like a bubble of air or.
Dang it, water breathing costs purple too.
You know, water breathing is Water breathing is a whole different kind of stuff. Water breathing is, I think it's all three components, if I remember right. Well, there's verbal at least, because even if you have your arcane focus, you still have to be able to speak. Now, one other thing that I can tell you is another option you have available to you is to try to break the grapple.
Right. With his massive strength.
Well, again, everybody always says that. It's like, oh, I'm terrible at, investigation or whatever. But you realize the dice still goes to 20. Even if you are bad in
You roll a
investigation
natural
or whatever.
20, you get out. It's as easy as that.
Well, no. Let's just say the DC, just arbitrarily. Let's say that you have a DC 15 and you don't know what the DC is. You don't have to have a plus 3 or 4 in order to hit that. You just have to roll 15 or higher. Or if you have a plus 1, 14 or higher. Whatever.
Yeah, but if I'm rolling it, that makes it 10 times harder because I only
try to
roll
break the grapple.
ones.
Okay.
3.
No. What have you done, Caleb? This is all your fault.
That one is a terrible trade. It's really bad.
So this may not matter, but also I did have the drift globe in my hand when I got pulled, so I don't know if that makes a difference for them. But
Okay.
you get where I'm going with that.
I do. What's the drift globe set to right now?
It's just regular. So 20 of bright, 20 of dim.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yes. So let's do this. Okay, so that's your turn. That does not break the grapples, shockingly.
Wow.
That brings us to
Our checks that we just made.
your.
Nature checks.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What did you? Let me start over here. What did you roll?
21, right? I think you rolled 21.
21, yeah.
You rolled 19.
Yeah,
so
21. You rolled 21.
whatever your nature.
Do what?
Nature.
Nature.
Oh yeah, I did roll pretty good.
Okay, so because this is an elemental creature, and you've had training in that, this is what's called a water weird. It is
That's weird.
Water weird.
It is a water-based elemental type of creature that is given a task of some sort, and it will try to carry out its task no matter what.
Is it undead?
It's not necessary. No, it is not necessarily good, evil, whatever. It is just on mission, whatever it has been
So the
assigned
mission
to
is
do.
kill people. if
But
they touch the water.
isn't that done by like a magician of some sort? A magician would create it with a task.
Well, or something that was able to have control over an elemental, at least for a time.
Something that's stronger than it, you're saying? Or just.
It could have been a magical thing. It could have been. I mean, it could be, but it also could be something that, in a fair fight, wouldn't have a chance, but was able to, in whatever way, magically or something, to kind of bind it to some sort of a task, whatever it commanded it to do. So that brings us to who did I say? Taèlios and Farryn, but I will say this. Taèlios. Okay, Morzza, make a perception check.
Me?
Actually, it doesn't matter. You don't have to, I don't think. So, Taèlios and Zeldreth.
Ooh, me.
Based on where you are positioned, you see him get grabbed and pulled into the water, and then it's like there's the splash, and then the water kind of settles down. There's still ripples there, and then you see shining a little bit out of the next pool, the middle one. You see a light kind of shine up out of there, and then you see it shine up out of the third one too.
So it's running away?
So just took it that way.
Well, he was holding a lit drift globe
Right.
when he went underwater, and it appears as though
It's out of this one now.
It went through.
Is it past this one, or is it still going like on her? Like, because obviously it's going like immediate, but like when it gets like their turn, is it still? Is it just going past her, or is it already gone?
It appears to have moved all the way across the third one.
Or it's already like you can't see the
The
glow
light
anymore.
has shown. You can see just the dim glow of the light at this point. All the way across over there.
Do you think by going inside of it, it's probably suffocating him?
He's probably getting. He's underwater, so yeah, he's.
Well,
he's
yeah,
wrapped by
but
now.
it depends on your or constitution, because sometimes you have longer.
Yeah, that's something. But he's getting. He's underwater, so his constitution is keeping him alive for a
Alright,
bit.
so-
Hold his breath.
Taèlios is first.
Yep.
Should I go first? I want to go over to here and look and see if I can.
What's your movement?
I
yeah,
mean,
it's-
like 200.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20,
50 speed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 is up onto the edge of it.
Okay.
35
I want to look at
Just remind me. I know you can go that far. What is your movement? I don't.
50.
50. Okay.
50.
Not
Okay.
50.
He gets more every time he levels up. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a month.
Speed.
And it's my favorite turn.
Okay.
This is in the hallway.
From there, you can see down in the water. You would guess 10-ish feet down in the water. You see this light, and you can just kind of make out his shape lit up by the light. You can't really. You know he was bound up. You can't really see the creature at this point.
Mhm.
It's just water. But you can see him, and he's still moving.
Away.
Still moving that way. Yeah.
Is it a tournament? No. It is a tournament.
How does swimming work? Can I just? I have a necklace of adaptation where I can breathe normally in any environment. So I'm assuming I can breathe underwater then, right? Or is that not how that works?
Sounds like it does. Let me look it up real quick.
I mean, I can just give you the card.
I can't see. That's such small printing. It's easier for me to look in this book than that. Necklace of Adaptation.
Dash is a bonus
Yes.
action now.
It's uncommon and requires attunement.
Holy cow. That's a game changer.
Because I'm rogue, so I can dash.
Do you have free movement?
And through.
Okay. While wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment. You have advantage on saving throws made against blah blah blah.
Oh, you
so
can
yeah,
water breathe?
I think so.
yeah,
Oh.
you can breathe just fine underwater. And swimming, unless you have some thing that changes this, your swim speed is half of your movement speed.
So I've used 30,
35 to get up on top.
so I still have.
15.
Can I reach it? I can't.
You would not.
You could.
Well, you know what? That's not swimming. That's just diving at that point, which is a little bit different than swimming. You descend in water faster than you swim through water if you dive. I will say, with your monk agility, when you get there, you see as you get up there, the things are only about a foot off the ground, so you can see down in there this light. You know where it is. If you run up there, if you want to run in there, and as you're running,
Jump and
dive, then I would say you would probably just on the dive be down at his level, and that's the end of your movement. But you'd be,
I can attack. Can you attack underwater? Right.
it'll be at disadvantage.
Well, that's all I can do. I'm gonna attack this thing and try to do a stunning strike on it.
I wish you could do.
Yes.
Is that appropriate?
Certainly
I
try.
have to hit it. Okay.
But you have like plus 17 to hit.
What? Oh,
Yeah, plus.
where am
You
I
need to
here?
get through.
Okay.
Just hop over you.
Okay. I have disadvantage.
Yep.
So that's 15.
This tray is so
Caleb,
good.
don't-
This tray is so good.
Is that cocked? I think that's cocked.
No, it's not.
All right, so 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said 15.
15 and
Dis-
10. You roll 15.
Yeah,
15
you roll
and 10,
15 and
yes,
10.
plus
That was
eight.
my straight roll. I didn't put.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Then, that hits.
Yes.
What
You,
hit?
you find it,
A 15?
it does hit on something that doesn't appear to be him as you swing it there. Even though
That's
you're
good.
not really,
Please don't kill me.
even though you're not really
Strike
seeing it, you do feel it strike something.
Well, and I saw it come up and take him.
So is that Constitution?
Yeah, but I'm
save?
just saying. Yes, no, I know that. I'm just saying you don't see its shape underwater here.
That's a Constitution save. I believe.
Yep, it's a Constitution save,
Oh.
DC.
Well, does it take any damage right off the bat here, or what?
Oh, it will, yeah, because I'm hitting it.
So just give me in order the stuff that I need to know.
Well, it's a DC of 15. Is this the sorry,
It's a con save.
yeah, Constitution.
8 damage.
Woo, big boy.
That's it, 1 key point.
It's a well that's key point right there.
Okay, and it's a con save.
Yeah.
What do we got? Okay. That's a natural 18 plus 1 for 19.
Plus
saves.
1, it would have. It's such a terrible saving for.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it again.
Yes.
Same thing.
Something strike.
Yeah, you can. You can. Disadvantage again.
You'll 10 or above, you hit.
You're trying to swing
10
on
or
a bar.
above?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're trying with.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh,
there we go.
So I hit it again.
Same roll.
10, same roll.
Same con save.
Same deal.
Nice.
Okay, give me the damage.
11.
11 points there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need the top end.
Alright, he's only got plus
Okay,
1.
con save. It is a 12 plus 1, 13.
Stunned.
Oh, failed.
He's done.
Okay? So, you do that and you connect with it and you feel this extra energy hit, and at the very same moment you feel yourself released.
Nice. That was almost really bad.
Okay, so how does this work? Well, I
That,
got,
you still technically have a bonus action,
yeah,
right?
and I can dash. Oh, yeah, I can dash, I think.
You use a key point, I think, right?
Dash?
It's right. Step low into there.
As your bonus action, yeah. So I can disengage or dash by using a key point as my
Okay.
bonus action.
Or you don't need to you don't need to disengage, it's already stunned.
Well, I know, I'm just saying that's what it is.
Yeah.
So can I use that to get out of the water? And
Dash?
yeah,
Yeah, so you'd be able to move half of your movement on a dash.
So 25.
okay.
That's totally
That's enough to get you out.
So wait, dash is you used your same movement speed again, right? Because he'd go 50.
Yeah, but it'll
Yeah,
only
yeah,
half.
yeah, I know.
Yes.
I'm in the water. So I can get out. Can I mean, you're conscious still, right? So yeah, you
It's
can
been like
get out.
6 seconds.
Or I can pull him. Can I pull him out at the same
You
time?
would now cut it in half again if you do that to try to drag him with you.
But I'm only like 10 feet underwater.
Ish, yeah.
So we can get out.
Yeah, so it would
And he's helping too. It's not like it's dead weight.
25 down to 13. You have 13 feet of movement.
to get him out. You need to be able to have 20 feet of movement on a dash, which you would on you right.
Yeah, because he's got 50.
You need to go. Listen,
Yeah.
you need to go 10, so you need to be able to go 20, and your movement is 50, so you've actually got 25. You get 20 of that will get him out.
Okay. Then,
I mean, we'll get both of you out.
then we get out.
Okay.
Easy.
Wait, I
And
thought
you're
you said it
way-
was half
And you're
and
way
half.
over there, and you're
Just use.
yeah,
3
you're
key
clear
points.
over at the end of that thing. It made it almost to the edge of the room there.
Just gonna leave the room.
And I can see under the water that it goes farther than that. Like,
it's
In the
not
light,
now.
you could see that
Oh,
the tunnel.
It's
So
up to-
where you
Where
are,
you get
so
out?
this
Yeah.
these
I
are
did that.
kind of the. It's
Awesome.
wider than that underneath,
What?
How did he out the water?
Yeah,
but
that's what
it's
I'm
just
saying.
like a
It
wider
doesn't make sense.
rectangle,
50 feet of
and
movement.
it's like
It
a
was half and
tunnel
half.
that goes
It's
and it
half
keeps
okay,
going.
so yeah, so it's not just like these three things are
It's only
connected.
10
It's
feet
like from the
underwater.
wall of the room, from the
Yeah.
back wall of the
Half
room,
of
out
his
another
total
5
movement
feet.
is
So like
25,
maybe 15
plus
feet
another half
is the
to
whole
drag.
thing.
I thought you
Okay.
said you needed
But
20
it
to get out.
goes, it goes
The total
all the way
half
over, and
one.
you can see in in your light that
The
it
total
goes
50.
through that wall
Okay.
over there.
No, but I thought it was
Wait,
20
did they
feet.
get out of the water then?
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Oh,
20 feet
how'd
deep.
that happen? I thought you said that it didn't, because I thought it was half and then half again.
Yeah,
but
50
it was,
half
but-
to 25, half to 13 or 12.
Yeah.
He needed
Oh.
10.
He only needed 10.
Oh, I had
okay.
20.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
No, 20 feet because it's half movement in the water.
And I like fly out like a great white shark, like clear up in the.
Yes.
Of course.
And then I got
You
my
do
staff
do you
and
do the
they're
thing like the
awesome.
Zora do in Majora's Mask? You like dolphin dive out and then you roll on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I just.
What
got
did that?
tossed
What did
off
that
the
thing
side.
do to him? Was it like restrained or grappled or what was it?
It was he was grappled by it, but it was also It was like grappled, but it included being restrained, and then it was also squeezing, kind of like the rug did. It was also like trying to crush.
We should throw the rug on him. See
Throw
how
the
he
rug in
likes
the
it.
water.
So that means it can't do anything till its or it can't do anything at its
So-
next attack.
That was your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it's your turn now. You see them come out of the water. You all see them come out of the water,
It's quite the turn there.
and
You guys can't even believe it. Oh my gosh.
and you see
He's too awesome.
that's really all you see. You don't see anything else from your vantage point. You
Get a
can't
little
see
extra in
anything.
Gets pulled.
I can only do it once, so if anyone else gets pulled under.
Only do
You're
what
under
once?
What I just did.
Was everyone
It's
watching?
stunned.
Because I will not be doing that
It's
again.
stunned, right? So
Yeah.
it means that you can't do anything until it's your
Right.
next turn.
Yep. It's next turn.
Or it's next turn?
Yours.
Yeah, it's after his next turn.
No, it's
He's
your
gonna.
next
It'll
turn.
be your turn, and then after
So
your
it's
turn.
going to skip
Oh,
a
yeah.
turn.
So yeah, it can't even do anything till you can't even do
Um,
anything its next turn.
Shooting an arrow through into the water.
Probably disadvantage because
That's
you don't know where it's
not
at.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Can I make
No,
out
it's
the
just
board?
water. It's just
All
water.
you see is water right now.
Can we like all just move? Because we can't. none of us
It's
can-
kind of like, so I'll say
Okay,
that
'cause
for
none of
all
us can do
intents and
anything.
purposes, there's no battle happening right now. You've lost sight of this thing. Those of you know it's down there. Like you can come up and you know it's there. Hey,
Wow.
stop it!
Settle
And
down.
we'll
Settle down.
It is. You know it was there. You know it was there. You cannot see it, and so you have no clue getting up there to the. All you see is water,
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, can we like?
and
we'll
it's dark
move?
now. It's dark.
Are we
'cause
still in the
he's-
initiative round?
He's out of it. He's out of it. I mean, ish. He's yes and no. You're out of it along with your drift globe, so you don't see anything right now. There's no. It's dark again down there.
There's no lights in the room or anything.
Not down there. Not in the water. There's
oh,
light
you're
in the
saying
room.
in the water, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. Seeing that I
So
can't really do
are
anything.
are we out of like battle phase now at this point?
There's nothing happening right now.
Okay, so like if I want to cast a spell, I can cast a spell.
You can cast a spell.
Okay.
It's just. I mean, let me work through the initiative real quick. In these seconds right here, Nyx is gone. So
Well, I'm so. my
actually, I have a
turn-
question.
Yeah.
Is Fluffy with you guys? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know.
I think
I
he
don't think-
came.
He came back, but I don't know.
Well, I don't think you left him
I
outside.
No.
don't think we talked about it.
I think we lost Fluffy's.
I
thing
think
somewhere.
I think he's
Oh.
there.
Honestly,
I had it back here because you didn't take him down at the
Yeah.
last one, and I've just
Yes.
left it back here. So, I mean, Nyx, for all intents and purposes, from back there, doesn't know what to do anywhere right now.
Yeah.
She doesn't have an eye on the enemy. So then it's
She might
Zel-
at least
might
move
move
over
forward
this
a
way a
little
bit.
That's fine. You can make a decision like that. Zeldreth, then you're up.
What about, I
Anything?
didn't really end my turn yet.
I forgot. Sorry. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
Well, it changed my turn because he
So
got
go ahead and move it off
Get
the
that.
board. Because it ain't there.
Well, it is there and it isn't.
I will bonus action dash and back up. I can do that now. That's the thing.
Do-si-do.
But it doesn't matter anymore. So I'm going to back up a little bit, and then I'm going to cast Silent Image. And while it's stunned, so it can't see it, and then basically put a duplicate version of myself right next to the water, like reaching out for the water.
Okay. Okay.
And that'll be my action.
Put a die over there to represent the silent image that he just stuck out there, just so I have that in front of me and remembering that.
Grab one of those. It's like 20 dice over there.
Yeah, I got.
Now I don't cast it like on the spot in case it can still see, like it
Sure.
like kind of walks up.
Since we're kind of like out of combat, are you working the initiative or how's
He
it
said he's
working?
working through initiative.
I'm working through the initiative one time to give everybody a chance if they wanted to do something there. Nyx, you just moved her. Zeldreth, anything in particular that you wanted to do?
It's kind of hard to do stuff now that you guys freaking gone, but Well, how does fire and water work?
Water usually puts out fire.
Oh yeah.
Water beats.
Yeah, well,
water
I think it might beam of fire. Like,
It's
how
not
would
gonna
that
go
water
work?
is strong versus.
It's not gonna go
Fire.
down.
So
This
if I
is a
were to go
Pokemon.
down there, it would not work.
Seems like a bad
You have a good idea that if you try to breathe fire in the water, you'll create a little steam.
Ooh, that could be good. Well, I'd be able to get out. I have the ring, but I mean, I
It's
could just
gonna
go down
get
there.
steamy in here. Time to
What
sauna
ring?
up.
What ring do you have?
Like the ring from
Here's water breathing.
the Hydra place.
Oh,
What?
you have a water breathing
The
ring?
one that I found.
No,
below
it's
with
just
the
40
staff.
speed thing.
Oh, it's the movement one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a move. I thought it was
Free,
water
the
breathing.
free action, or you have the free action?
No, I have
Nah,
the
it's just it just says water breathe or not water breathing. It just says you can move 40 in
Somebody
water.
has water.
So it gives him a
Oh,
swimming
the
speed.
ring.
See,
Ring
you
of
have a
swimming.
swimming speed of 40
Oh, ring
feet
of
while we're in
swimming.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can
Does-
come in if you want.
Does swimming speed add to like your? So like he can run 30 feet and then swim 40 feet.
Does it
or-
say his
No,
swimming speed
his
is
swimming
40
speed
feet?
is 40 feet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
rather
it just,
than
it,
being
just
half-
it just means that on your movement you could swim for 40
Yeah.
feet if that's what you
So
want.
basically, he wouldn't have any penalty for jumping in the water. It would be the same movement speed
Yeah.
as normal.
But I'll just go behind this guy and I'll just I don't know. If the
Okay.
I was ready in action. That's probably not gonna do
Okay.
anything. But whatever.
Valia, anything particular you want to do?
Let's go a little closer.
Okay.
We clearly have to kill this guy.
And
Maybe
Morzza.
just go in the water.
How far away am I?
From
From over here.
Like, can I get there? I just don't know how
You can
far.
dash.
you're probably about 60 feet from the very end of the room.
5,
Yeah, you can
10,
dash though. I mean,
20, 25, 30, 35 movement will get you to here.
He's got 30. Back it up one.
Oh, 30?
Wait, can I? Is jump an action? It doesn't matter. I forget. Jump bonus action or action?
I think it's an action.
that's not gonna give you any more
I think it's a bonus action.
length though.
Is it? It could be.
Can't you jump farther? Can I get running starter than jump? With
If you have
strength,
if you have a 10-foot running start, then you can jump your strength in feet.
yeah, so I'm saying like I would be able to.
Oh, he can jump 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm saying I could run 10 feet, jump,
Yeah, but
and then,
if that's your action, wouldn't it be better just to do?
but I'm
dash?
saying if it's a bonus action. If it's a bonus action, then
Oh.
it's better. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because you can bonus action jump.
So did you look at it?
Where is that even at in here?
Let's look at the front. It'll tell you, like it'll tell you like under rules.
So me in movement probably.
It seems like that would be a logical place to start.
Jumping is not a bonus action in D&D 5e. Instead, it's part of your movement.
Oh, so but it's not an action then. Like I wouldn't expect someone to do that then. So I'll run 10, jump 20,
Right, you just gotta.
and I can run another 10 feet, right? So that's not my movement speed, or is it?
I think it's more for getting over gaps, not like increasing. You can't increase your run speed by jumping.
But why does it matter? Because we're not after you take your turn, you can move wherever you want to. Cause
But
we're
I
not
can
in-
hold an action. I'm saying.
Oh, so you want to get close enough to hold
Each
it.
Yeah.
foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement.
Okay. So
Yeah, it uses
It uses your
it
movement.
uses your movement. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you can't use it as a sub for movement.
So you'd have to dash to get over to get
that's fine.
closer,
I don't get a dash.
or do you just want to stand like next to this pool?
That's a dumb idea. You're gonna get.
What are you wanting? Where are you wanting to go?
Just put me next to that pool, then I guess it's fine. And then I'm going to say someone should put out the immovable rods and put them above the pools. That way, if someone doesn't
Right.
get pulled, you have a chance of grabbing one of them. Try to
Those are
hold-
so huge though. I don't know if that's not true. I don't know if
we
anyone
should all
can
grouped
get there.
up on one. Well, yeah,
Was he the last one in the turn order?
Or we just
yeah, I think so.
Yes.
tie everyone tie it together
Okay,
with ropes.
so
So that's
So
kind of takes us out of initiative right now.
okay, so it's back to me,
And
right?
it's
'Cause I'm the
it's-
top?
We're out of initiative.
Okay.
So anybody can do whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm
right?
casting water breathing on everyone,
Good.
And, if I'm
and
out
then
of
I
initiative,
need
I'm leaving
I
over
need
here.
healing because I'm down to 15.
I haven't got it.
I know.
Nor do I.
Who's got healing?
I can
How
breathe
much your
fire
max?
on you.
Max is 46.
Did we roll for the staff? Did
15.
he get charges back?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's all the way.
We never even used it recently.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
you haven't used it on the trip down
Yeah.
here and all that. So.
Yeah, you can have. You have how many? 15. Your max is 46.
Yeah.
Give me 45 now.
I could use some too.
Yeah, I'm gonna save one of mine. I only have 5 more I can use.
Use
It's not-
a
it's not
level
awesome
1
now.
healing on Taèlios, maybe.
Please.
Is it 1? Level 1?
I'm
No.
gonna move away from the water.
And what do I roll something or does she
She
roll?
rolls it.
I think it actually, yeah, it makes more sense to use the spells individually with the staff because otherwise you don't get the additional bonus from the modifier every time.
Oh, you're moving over there. Okay, then I'll stand.
Because you took like 16 damage, right? That'd be that'd half my health right now.
I took 30 damage.
It's just
I took
your
31
right?
damage.
That would kill me.
You took 30. So you have more after you went down underwater.
Yeah, he damaged me initially and then damaged me again.
Yeah, you slashed you twice or something like that, right?
No,
So I don't know how much you
It's a D8 and then it's Buster Charisma modifier.
Man, I didn't get a rage. I was gonna rage too. But
Wow, that's awesome.
You get 5 HP.
Really?
5.
Keep going then.
Yeah, just do another one or two.
8.
So 5 plus 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's probably good.
How much HP do you have right
47.
now?
47.
What's your max?
61.
that's too. That's
I'm
very
gonna
good
use
for
one.
now.
I have one in my holy symbol.
For what?
So,
On what?
I cure wounds. So I'm gonna use
Oh.
cure wounds on him too.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Wow.
That's gonna be
Nice.
11.
Nice.
Where are you at now?
I'm just gonna
I'm
hold
at
a.
50.
I'm gonna hold a cantrip.
Your
for
max
now
is
until
what?
it reappears.
61.
Alright, I'm gonna do a little
Okay.
pretty good there then probably,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, just
I'm
run
gonna
it.
miss
feel good about
some
it.
3.
Just as damage.
Cold damage.
Yeah.
I say we long rest.
Yeah.
I need my key voice back.
So at this point, I would say I'm just going to estimate about another hour.
An hour passes?
Hold on.
Oh, since we've been in the dungeon though.
Yeah.
Since we've started.
Since the rug room.
Yeah.
Okay, because you
What if
ended
we
up
threw the rug in the water?
you went through some hallways, strangely enough, and in the room where you found the book, the cryptex, and that whole thing. And by the time you got up here, I'd say about an hour. Which puts it at about 8 o'clock at night right now, just for time's sake. It's been a long day already. You do what you want. I'm just telling you that that's where you are in the clock, in the hours of the day right now.
We should wait a bit longer until this guy and we take a long rest.
We don't need long rest yet.
The mirror image or the silent image will
It's
kind of
not gonna
reach down
yet,
to the
right?
water, and then maybe can you like move water with your hand, make it look like you touched it, the water.
Yeah, I can manipulate water, a little bit of it.
So I'm like have him reach down and try to touch the water,
And as it touches the water, I'll move it around. I'll mimic what touching the water would be like.
Okay, so you're stirring the water where that
where the
thing is.
image tries to touch.
Okay.
I guess I'm holding action and waiting for it to jump out of the water. If it does.
Same. I'm gonna move up a little
Should I
bit.
be around?
I'm gonna assume that probably me moving it is kind of my action. I can't really hold an arrow probably.
There's not a
Yeah.
concentration spell.
Yeah, it's concentration. So like moving it is me. I mean, it's bonus actions to move it, I guess, but doesn't really make sense.
It bursts back up out of the water. And
Does it go for?
Probably.
This just goes for one of you guys.
He's mad at you, probably. This guy took my prey.
Bring it on.
what is the on silent image?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to work against you here. I just want to know the mechanics of it for what it's.
Is there like an investigation check?
There,
once
yeah.
Once
it's
it
like
sees it?
if it doesn't see it. A creature that uses its action to examine the image can determine if it's an illusion. So it has to
it doesn't
use
want
its
to do that.
action.
It wants to attack. It doesn't want to examine. So okay. So it doesn't matter what it rolls. It attempts. You could see it attempts kind of the same enveloping attack as it did on you, which fails. And then this other whip comes out.
Who's it gonna be?
Zeldreth.
Of course it's me. Lowest armor class, why not?
Yep.
Let's see what's my, what am I, 16?
Does the whip grapple though, or is it just?
You don't know. It hasn't hit yet.
And it's not gonna, because I'm so good.
It's definitely gonna hit.
Nah. I'm on
16 to
That's
hit.
just
You
enough.
freaking
man,
suck.
that's
It's my
just
armor
barely-
class.
That's your armor class?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get grappled. At least he can swim.
Imagine having a 16 armor.
Could be me.
It's not bad. It's 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and there is no
That's
wrapping
kidding.
up or anything like that.
Oh, that's like nothing.
Oh,
Kids
man,
must
geez.
scratch.
It's like it slaps you across the face with
He's
a
like,
It's like you're slap.
what?
water whip, but it's like it hits you and then just disperses.
It's like when I get slapped with a napkin at a little kid's birthday party, bow and I.
And that, but so it's right there again, and so you can all
The held actions.
held actions can go, and then we're just going to keep using the same initiative
Yep,
order.
makes sense.
Relax. Let's go.
Alright. So I was holding a
Who held?
cantrip.
I think all three of us.
I wasn't, because I was using.
No. So you and you both get.
And he was holding a cantrip.
Yeah, because I didn't want to lose my spell if it didn't.
Ooh, that's gonna hit whatever that is.
Are you
I got 24 to hit.
Grapple
And then-
master.
Are you raging or anything?
I
Rogue
can't
master.
rage on this.
What? Grapple master?
I said great weapon master, like the way he said it.
7 damage.
Nice.
Oh, I should probably do that.
Divine smite this thing.
Ooh, they're in the middle.
Use branding smite and do fire damage.
It's probably resistant to fire.
Yeah. I'm kidding. Oh, we're fine. Erase this.
Okay, how much damage? Sorry.
Great.
7.
Okay, and then
Yeah, I did like 21 to hit, and then I just rolled for damage. I did 13.
This tray is a better tray. I can tell you.
Cause you haven't rolled in it yet,
Yeah.
recently at
I've
least.
rolled in it.
okay, and then
I rolled a 27,
that just hits.
and I'm gonna use Divine Smite since it's just
Okay.
on hit. Give me
Radiant
that,
damage.
and give me that. I'm gonna do level. Don't do that. I'm gonna use level 2
Yeah.
spell slot.
You know it would have been good though.
No, I definitely would have been bad.
Nice. I almost
Six.
maxed out.
13 and 17, and then it's gonna be 22.
Wait, isn't it 2d8 for the original spell? Level 2 spell would be 1 additional, right?
Oh,
Because I think
yeah, give me
it's
one
one more.
Here, I'll throw one more. So it's 22, 27.
27.
Yeah, it's a one. It starts at 2d8 and it goes up.
Wait, did you
Per
do
level.
2? You did
I
2
did
level?
level 2 spell slot, which gives it another dice. So it's 3d8.
You rolled 3.
Yeah, but I have my attack too. So it's 4d8.
Oh, I see. That
And
makes
then if
sense.
it's
I was
undead,
like,
then
I was
I
like,
have
that's
another
makes sense.
d8.
I thought it's not.
Yeah.
Someone.
If it's what?
If it's undead, I have another d8.
Okay,
Wish it was undead.
was that everybody's held action?
See?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was its turn in the initiative order, so then it goes on to...
No, that was
That was the
not
reaction.
an initiative. That was almost its response to the stirred water, like in the very first thing.
So we're starting at the top of
We're
initiative
starting
order?
at the
So
top
now
of
it goes-
initiative now.
Now it goes, because it's the top.
Great, probably gonna go for
Yeah,
me.
do this. I think I have 3 level 2 spell slots. I'm not sure.
You don't have it on the back.
Well, no, but I think I forgot to add an extra one when I leveled up, but I want to make sure.
That's right. That was a big level up.
Okay. Okay, what do we got here?
I see
I
3
think
possible
there's- I
targets.
think there's an obvious target. So here's what happened,
That's
though.
never-
Here's what happened. Just instinctively, it went right through the thing that it went at and had contact on you.
But I
So
just shrugged it off so
it's
easily.
going right
It would
at
not
you.
want to attack me after I just
right at you.
shrugged
Good
it
thing you're
off.
within 10 feet of Steven.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
No, it's not.
Yep, that's a 17.
Yep, that's going to hit.
I mean, 16 hit, right?
And you can breathe water now. Did you rage yet?
Huh? I could rage.
Why?
Because it didn't attack me.
Oh.
It's on my turn.
That's gonna be a shame when it does 35 bludgeoning damage to you.
Nah, it's like 2 damage right there. It's like 18.
16 points
Yeah.
of bludgeoning damage,
Barely any.
and you are
Just by
grappled
That's
and
okay.
pulled.
Does he can't he make a save on that? Didn't
Not this round.
So it's pulling them back under.
You just
do this
so it's an auto grapple
Can't
if you
do
get
it.
hit.
You can't.
I thought usually you have to make a save for that type of
3
thing.
key points. So yeah,
If
I could
it
try.
hits, if it hits and causes damage, and the target is medium or smaller, it is grappled.
Just auto grapple. That's the worst.
It can escape on its turn, but it is grappled just by virtue of being hit.
I mean, it don't matter. I
Here
can
we go
still
again.
save.
And
Reaction.
pulled
I'll
5
do
feet, which means you're in the water now.
Is it going away?
Yes.
Is it a reaction because it's going away? Out of
Oh,
our,
yeah.
out of our.
Yeah,
I'm
reaction.
If you have
Sentinel.
a
Did you
reaction
take Sentinel?
to use,
Well, I mean, we haven't used our reaction, yet, have we?
No.
Because we just used our held action. We still have a reaction.
this is a new round now. So this is a new round. So it's not like you would have spent a reaction. The previous thing, the held actions were part of a previous round.
Yeah.
So we can use a reaction.
If you have one to use.
I'm gonna
If
use
you
them
have-
then.
Does Taèlios count for a reaction?
Am I close enough?
Yeah, so attack of opportunity, is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying attack it when it
Yes,
goes
you
under.
can do that.
Okay. 20.
Not
Not a crit, just 12, but or I guess it's 22.
That hits.
So then I'm just gonna do a level 2 spell slot again. So give me.
I forget which one you need.
You know you
I,
want it.
I need another one.
No.
No,
I need
no.
one more.
Lily.
Yeah.
Do I remember, did you cast...
Yeah,
I was
the
doing
water
this.
thing.
Did you cast water breathing on everyone? Okay.
See, look, that would have been so much better. if you
14.
rolled mine.
15, 18.
It's so much worse with this
I
one.
did 22, and then it's gonna be 22.
22.
Yep.
Is it weak to radiant damage?
No, it'll be 24. Thought I added the +2, but I didn't. Another 24 damage to it.
Okay.
And I get one too, right? Is that what we decided? Am I close enough that he...
Are you within 5 feet of it?
I don't know what those squares mean.
I don't think you are.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Your silent image can swat at it and not do anything if you want.
Silent and then isn't after it.
Was that it for attacks of opportunity there?
Yeah, we only had 2.
I apparently don't get attacks of opportunity as a ranger.
Yeah.
You have to be next to
You have to be
it.
next to it to get them.
One of you guys needs to take the sentinel feat.
Okay.
That wouldn't do anything. I would have used my reaction.
No, exactly. If you hit it on your reaction attack, what you just did,
Its speed
then
sets
its
to
speed
0.
is 0 and it can't move.
And yeah, but how many times this happened to us where it pulled us underwater?
I'm just saying, sentinel feat is literally broken always.
Okay, so you are underwater now.
Correct.
Breathing just fine. None of you see anything.
Great.
I'm about to kill this guy in the
Oh yeah, he
water.
doesn't have his light.
At
Well,
this-
I could...
So, but working through initiative, you can try to break the grapple if you want.
I
Where we
could.
still are. So those are attacks of opportunity. Is there anything you would do? Let me work through the initiative. Is there anything you would do right now at this
I
point?
can't see it like. This is just the water. I can't like see it to cast anything on it.
Okay.
Oh, so hang on. When I look down in the water, if I were like, so I run up to the edge, can I see him down there at all? In the water at all, or is it just complete black?
You do not see him.
He has the orb globe thing.
No, I had that.
No, I know you.
Yeah, but with that light, I don't see him.
Turn it daylight. Let's go.
Just shove it down in there.
Let's run. We can breathe. Swim. Follow it.
10.
And we gotta go down there anyways.
I want to jump in the water
Okay.
with the globe. Once
Okay.
I jump. Before I jump in.
This is gonna be a crazy battle underwater.
Everybody on the stream's been asking for an underwater battle.
Yeah.
Yo, the Sentinel's better if you have like a pole arm. Because you have 10 feet or 15 feet of
Before I
attack.
jump in, I want
Right,
to speak
it's
the
still
command
good.
word to turn it into daylight,
Okay.
which isn't an action; it's just
Yep.
a word.
Okay.
Now that I'm in the water, can I see him? I'm just jumping into this first block. So I've moved 15 feet, and then my 20th would be just jumping in and falling straight down.
You, in that daylight,
Mm-hmm.
you catch a glint of metal in that light as it pierces the darkness of the water. Maybe 50 or so feet that way.
Okay.
Gee, it's getting fast.
What?
Yeah, like 90 movement.
We can't.
We're catching up. Don't you worry about it.
There's no way. The thing moved 50 feet.
Got speed on me.
No one
I
can
got
even
this.
go.
Well, plus, oh, I guess actually it's not plus the movement up. It's good like you.
So
You
that
said 50 feet?
about is the best you can tell.
Okay. And the tunnel is just this square tunnel?
It's about 15 feet this way, and it's where it goes underwater is not. It's obviously it's below the floor level,
Yeah.
but only maybe a couple of feet below. So it's about a 10-foot high, 15-foot wide tunnel.
Okay.
Could you imagine if we came here first? There'd be no way we did.
I mean, maybe for monks who don't have that great abilities, but I don't think he was expecting
I'm
somebody
going
to
to
just
put
touch
up a
the
wall
water.
of force. Like you said, I see the glint 50 feet away. So I'm going to put it 10 feet past the glint and just completely block the passageway.
Okay.
How does that? You cast it through the staff?
That's smart.
How does that work? The staff? Does the staff cast it?
Yeah, it's just I can just expend
But-
charges to cast the spell.
Can we cast stuff underwater now that we have water breathing? Because we can talk
Yeah,
underwater.
you can speak.
Oh, you can cast it with water.
With underwater breathing.
So-
Underwater breathing eliminates the situation that
Oh,
prevents
okay.
you from casting.
Also, so what this thing says, it's wielded as a magic blah 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 blah.
Now, you still don't have underwater movement from this unless you have some other means of.
So
Well,
this is while holding the
they
staff, you can use an action to expend charges to cast one of the following spells. So it's not like I'm, even if I couldn't speak, I think that would make sense to me that I'm just using a charge to cast it. Because it's not like I know the spell.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
so regardless of whether or not I
Right.
can speak
So
underwater, I should
force
be able
wall
to
in
cast
front of
that.
it, basically.
So yeah, completely blocking the passageway.
Okay. Here's the thing. Let me do this. It was 50 feet is an estimate, and while you can breathe underwater, you can't see clearly underwater. So here's what we're gonna do. I need you to make.
You just blocked me in.
You know, it's a right
Okay.
between them.
I need you to make a check to see how accurate your assessment of the distance of not only where he is, but your placement as well of it.
Well, how far can you place it?
Because your sight is limited right now. Even though it's light, it's not like you're seeing clearly underwater. You're still seeing like normal eyes underwater.
Okay,
It's
so hang on.
distorted.
I have. I mean, I have 5 more feet of movement, so I'm gonna move forward just a few more feet, and I'm expending all my movement to get as close, because I didn't finish my movement. That was 20 of movement,
Okay.
and I have 30 total, so I would have 5 more feet.
Okay.
So I'm getting as close as I can before using that.
Okay.
The specific note is, visible wall springs into existence at a point you choose within range, which is 120 feet.
So you can put it just
Okay.
way down.
How far are
Yeah.
you trying to place it then? You tell me that.
I'm trying to place it 10 feet past where I see the glint. I'm not trying to put it like right next to him. I'm putting it past it like there's still room for him to
Right.
move farther.
No, okay, that's fine. I was asking. That's fine.
Is daylight 60 feet? You'd probably put it at the end of your daylight visibility type thing.
Daylight 60 plus it goes another 60 of dim light after that. But underwater again, but it's bright enough. So I'm not really functioning on the daylight. I'm actually functioning more on just the way water distorts vision. That's what I'm basing this on. But you're going to attempt to put it. So part of the issue here isn't so much whether or not you can accurately place something 60 feet by the force of your will. That you can do. The question is, how accurate was your assessment of how far away he was? That's really kind of the issue is here. So you're trying to place it.
It was stupid.
You're about to.
Basically, at the end of the daylight is where it's going.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. That's fine. So, at the end of the daylight, 60 feet away is what you're trying to do. Okay. So let me look at something here.
I go first.
Okay.
Kill me.
Roll
It's my
a
turn.
d6.
5.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as
Wow.
you slam into this wall that it has carried you into.
Imagine
My
if you had
teammates
rage
killed me.
first. So imagine if you had rage first.
I couldn't.
Well,
I
I think his thing is he was out of.
Well, he couldn't rage because he didn't.
This is the
optimally
one
attack and
instance
then
that we'll give
attack.
him a little break
Yeah,
on
he
the
could have,
rage.
but you didn't know how long you're going to be out of initiative either. You know.
Or
at
aren't
the
you supposed to
time,
do it
so-
when
Well,
you're
it has,
fighting?
it has to be an attack because if he
Yeah.
doesn't attack an enemy on his turn, he
Yes.
loses the rage.
Exactly. That's why you want to do it in an initiative, and he hasn't had a chance
I realize,
to.
yeah.
I don't think
I'm
you
giving
do.
him a hard time.
All right. So you slam into a wall, and you see kind of that stopped motion right there, and that again, it's distorted underwater, but you see this, you see the glint, you see kind of this flash of that. You have the sense that it blocked the way, and so you see this thing down the tunnel that far, and that's the end of your turn, right? Okay. So that's now Farryn and Taèlios. Anything you want to do, or are you just kind of hanging tight?
Go for it.
How you-
I can't reach him.
How are you gonna do this?
I'm gonna.
You can breathe underwater, I think,
I
right?
know.
What's the duration of water breathing?
So this is a
1 hour, right?
concentration,
It's 1 hour.
and it's 10 minutes.
1 hour.
Okay.
Like I said.
I'm gonna.
That's a
So
lot
I
of
guess, I
rounds.
guess you can give me the thing for concentration.
I guess I'm gonna jump in, and I'll witness this thing stopping abruptly, right?
It would have been before you jumped in because it's after my turn, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can look down and you can probably
You can see
Well, it's all within
you-
the same 6 seconds.
If you jump in, if you jump in, you can see.
That it stopped at least, right?
You could look down in the light and see him. That's what you can see. You can see Zeldreth. It's distorted again, but you can see him kind of flailing around a little bit down there.
Help me!
Nah, I don't need you guys' help. I'm gonna kill this guy.
But I can't. It's too far away. I can't get to it.
You can certainly move as far as you can.
I guess I would probably go.
Well, you haven't run in and died yet, so I mean, there's still that's definitely on the table here at this point.
What's the duration of your wall of force too? Is that?
10 minutes for wall.
Wait, are they
And
both
it's not
concentration?
concentration, right?
My wall of force is concentration.
But isn't water breathing too? Did you say or not?
No, water
Okay.
breathing is just you just cast it.
Water
and-
breathing is
Right. That's what I was asking. What's the duration of it?
Oh, you were asking for water breathing.
Yes.
Oh, water breathing is 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Why are we casting that every day?
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
All
just
grants
for-
up to
just
10
for the
willing
fun of it.
creatures you can
Literally
see
cast it
within
right before you go
range
for a
of
long
water
rest, and you
until
get up
the
for the rest
spell
of the day.
ends. Affected creatures also retain their normal water respiration. Range is 30 feet, duration 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're covered for a while, guys.
Holy cow.
We should be casting this every night before we go to
As
bed.
long?
That way we have it in the morning.
It's actually not a bad idea.
That's
I'm
basically
not
what I
joking.
do every time in Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate for multiple spells. Is you cast them before, and then you just have them the whole day.
So I'm just gonna go as far as I can, and then.
Do you have swimming speed or how do you? How
So
do you?
you're half, so you have 25.
Yeah.
So hang on.
Who is it that has the swimming they can do that?
Me.
just did
He
it?
has
Yeah,
swimming.
Okay.
So you can move 25, and so you can basically get halfway to him,
Yeah.
essentially.
Or you could
Ish.
dash down if you want to get all the way down there. You wouldn't have an attack, but
No, I'm just gonna go 25.
okay. So just move him about 25 in, and then 5
So, yeah,
squares.
move that back.
Just in and 5
I mean,
squares
this is
into
gonna
the.
be-
So you're gonna
into
jump
the
in
ether.
here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then he's like way down over here.
My turn then?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Here, back this up a little bit more.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25 is like down into the water.
You jump in and just sink on that. That's fine.
Yeah.
You got enough gear to take you to the bottom.
Ring of free action,
Mm-hmm.
30. Dash for bonus action.
Mind blown.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I trip him as he goes by.
30.
You stick your stick between his legs.
That's right, roughly.
And you said it's basically twice as wide as this, so like that would be how wide the tunnel
It's
is.
basically from the wall of the room to 15 feet out, 3 squares out. Yeah.
Oh, so it'd be to here.
yeah, so I'm good here.
Yeah.
That puts me like what, 30, No, less than 30 feet out from him. Right? How many feet out would I be from him?
You'd be out
Because
20.
I was 25 down to the bottom, so I
What
have
do you
35
do?
feet of
You
movement
can't use
towards
a
him.
bow and arrow in the water.
Oh, 15 then, right?
Well, just count the. So, here's how to figure. You were dashing, right?
Yeah, bonus action dash.
Okay, so figure the knock off 5 feet of movement for just the sinking to the bottom before you take off. Just take half of that. I'm not going to count it as a full 10 feet of movement when your gear would take you down. So,
Well, yeah. So
your movement to the pool, use another 5 feet just to sink to the bottom-ish, and then whatever you
35
have
feet
left.
towards
well,
it.
but it's gonna be an action for him to put on the iron boots and then to take
That's
it off.
true.
I mean, that's gonna be like 3 actions.
35 feet towards it. You said it's 50 away?
Yeah.
Is this just a tunnel just going this way then? That we figured out? Okay. I didn't know if it was like a whole open room under here or what was going on.
Could be.
It's
Later
tunnel.
on.
It's a tunnel. You
probably
don't know
the
what
entrance.
you don't know what
It's
is
the entrance
further
to the
that
water
way.
temple.
But
Was it 50 feet from like here or here?
50 feet from me.
I'm just curious how
Like
close
what-
I actually am.
where it was. Where
Yeah,
Oh,
50 feet.
So you'd be like within 10 feet then.
Yeah, I'm like 10 or 15 feet away from it probably.
Probably 10, I'd say.
I mean, I don't really think
What are you
too
commenting?
much. Yeah.
He was separate.
What do you say?
I just did a. I rolled a d20 to eat a turnip, and I rolled a 2, so I choked on it.
Wow. Unfortunately, I can't really hit it with my sword either.
Don't
so-
worry, 'cause I got the greatest round of all time coming up here.
I mean, I will just. This is really dumb, but I'm just gonna try to shoot an arrow, see if I can get there with
You
it.
didn't shoot me.
How did the physics work? I don't think you can.
There's no way. You're just gonna go, whoop, it's gonna go.
Don't you have like a magic spell you can use, something like that? Like a cantrip?
Yeah, thorns.
My cantrips are not very good.
Don't you have one that makes it like take like disadvantage, something like that? Bane?
No.
That's the spell, isn't
What
it?
about your grapple thing that never works?
It has to hit it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, just end your turn.
Why
we're
don't you
good.
just
Spike growth?
use
Do
use
it.
pass without
But
trace?
then
That
he
way we
can't
all
get to
become
it.
invisible.
Yeah, just trust me. If I get to it, we're gonna win.
Just
think you
use
can
pass
get to
without
it.
trace to grant us all invisibility.
I can't get to it?
You have
Yeah,
swimming
yeah, I
action?
can.
It has movement, unless you have something.
I just took care of whoever this Brad dude is, and
No.
You ban him?
Did you ban him?
Yeah, you should have.
no, I cast magic missile at him.
No.
You take 13 points of damage from level 7.
I know that was a terrible roll.
That is crazy.
13 from a level 7 magic missile?
Yeah.
Wow, that's garbage.
Yeah, I guess I can't really make it all the way apparently, but
Yeah, I guess your turn's done.
I will try to take a shot underwater and see what happens.
Roll with triple disadvantage. He's like,
It's only like 15 feet.
Yeah, that's
Magic arrow.
well. Okay, so it's definitely disadvantage, and I think
Oh, we're not fighting anymore.
covered.
yeah, just roll
We'll
with
take it on minus
roll
as
with
well?
disadvantage.
Oh, now you're on.
Maybe making a same sort of an adjustment.
Natural 20.
Of course, you would roll well
Yeah.
if you have disadvantage.
Yeah,
Under the water, yeah.
Another 20 right here.
I thought it was going to be a 1 for
14. This would be normally would be a 24 to hit.
Okay, that will hit. You do not get to use the chart on this for underwater.
Well, it's disadvantage.
Huh? Oh, it's disadvantage.
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
hit a natural.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
You rolled a 14.
That's
This is a
right.
waste
The
of
only
it.
time he rolls a 20 is when it doesn't matter. Like,
But it would be a 24 with a 14. I have a plus 10 to
You
hit.
don't get to add your bonuses. Because it's underwater.
I don't I don't know what.
That's not a bad idea, but that would still hit. So, you kind of key in on where you think it might be based on what you see in Zeldreth, and yeah, boy,
You almost just have to go just like 1 arrow damage and like no bonuses on top of it, probably, just because
yeah, or just roll your damage and maybe we'll have it or something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's just different firing an arrow than
Yeah.
it is.
it's
you
not
know,
going to be you're not
bashing
gonna-
a thing with a
Is
quarter
it
staff
technically
when
in
you're
combat or not really? Like I don't get sneak attack probably on this.
No.
No.
No, you
But
don't.
I do get Colossus
Yeah,
Slayer.
forget your bonuses and all that.
I get Colossus
You can
Slayer.
use still that. You can still use that.
Watch he kills it.
5, so 2 damage.
10 damage total.
I think said don't add bonuses.
By the dice.
Yeah,
Well, I
so
would've-
5.
Yeah, you were having my damage, but I'm still
Yeah,
adding
you
my
still
normal.
have that. That's fine. That
10
stuff
damage
you
total.
can do.
So 5.
So 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your arrow gently taps the.
Arrow attack number 2.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I'm just launching arrows into the water.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
good.
5.
Yeah, you may have free action, but your arrows don't.
No.
5.
15 to hit with my arrows. That's with rolling a 5 on the 20 sided die. With a plus 10 is 15 to hit. I don't know what you're modifying my attack.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't think so on
No.
that one.
That's fine.
I'm not using anything other than just logic. There's
I
no
got-
mechanic
I
I'm
got
using.
one hit
I'm
on
just,
it. I got one
just-
hit under the water.
I'm just
That's-
going
I'll
by
take
what
it.
seems appropriate.
Yeah, the arrow just kinda goes.
I
You
think
should have
what
a
prob-
magic arrow that makes
I
it a
think what-
torpedo underwater.
Yes.
I think what probably
Oh,
happened.
hold on a second. This is an interesting
Wait,
situation.
wait, what we got?
Yes!
Guidance?
Oh no.
But that doesn't work on attack rolls.
Yeah, what? Remind me what that one is again.
It's ability checks.
Ability
and, like,
checks and it can go to him for his grapple.
I think it's just ability checks.
It can go to him for his grapple check.
Okay, fine. We'll apply it to him on his grapple.
I think what actually happened with the arrow is that you didn't.
Its wit is trying to make the underwater arrow hit.
I think you didn't actually hit him with the arrow. I think what happened was he had like a tentacle flail and just happened to catch your arrow and like pin it into itself.
We're gonna need to finish this round probably and call it.
It's almost dead.
I'm not sure this.
He wants to go for sure.
I want to go. I got a freaking round.
That's what I'm saying. We can finish this round and then we'll have to see.
I got
Okay,
a
so
round
you're
before
done,
you.
right? That's it for you.
I would
Yeah?
hope so. After that,
Yeah.
What?
use your ring of free action and all this stuff.
I'm actually going to use bonus
I
action.
can't get there. What am I supposed to do?
I'm so embarrassed by the attack, I'm going to bonus action, get out of the water, and just leave.
You take away our water breathing.
Yeah,
Just drop water.
rescind it.
I still have free action though. I'd run out.
Okay, so that brings us then to Nyx and then Zeldreth. Anything you're going to... You can't see anything that's going on right now.
Oh yes, it's perfect.
He's still above the
It's
water.
lining
It
up
won't
for-
help for my turn, but it would. That's a good idea.
Okay, all
Try
right,
to buff him as
so
much as
Nyx gives a little inspiration to Morzza. Good call. And is there anything else you're going to do? Or are you just holding tight? Maybe give...
If only I could put haste on
Nothing
her.
in
Paladin.
the-
If
I'm
only I
gonna
could-
kill
if only I
him
could
before
do
you
Okay.
do that.
If I had
Then
haste, I could have shot three
Morzza,
arrows
it's
underwater.
yours.
I thought it was me.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
I was just thinking Dragonborn. It is your turn.
Okay,
Guidance.
do I even need to get ungrappled to attack it?
Well, you are restrained, and so the problem is that's going to cause issues with your attacking. Well, I'm just not.
Oh, is it now?
A restrained creature's speed is 0.
That's
You
not.
can't benefit from any bonuses to speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
So your attack.
You have disadvantage if you attack, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
It's fine, then I guess I'll just ungrapple.
Okay, so then, you need to roll a
Wait, what is this for? Like, what strength check, probably?
yes,
So, 8.
Is it just a strength check?
athletics actually. I think.
Oh, athletics?
Which you're proficient at, I believe.
7.
Never mind.
What do you mean? I am proficient.
That is proficiency.
Hold on
Yeah.
a second. Let me just double check that.
Oh, because you're in plus.
It's been a while since I've.
What do you mean?
Strength. You
See?
have, oh, you have 18 plus 4. Oh, plus 3. Yeah.
And you can
I
see
mean,
it's proficient.
theoretically, since it's disadvantage, I guess is it if you raise that you get the advantage, or how does that work on moves?
What?
Because you have something that gives you.
Well, that's for
advantage.
other
Yes.
people.
Yeah, you can use athletics or
Oh,
acrobatics.
you mean great weapon? Or
to break
weapons
grapple?
attack.
You can use
Yeah,
either
but
athletics
you
or
are right.
I'll
acrobatics.
just
What?
use athletics.
You are
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
With guidance.
Because he'd be able to use that and then just be straight roll. But yeah.
Oh yeah,
For one thing,
yeah.
not both.
So you have that plus a D4 for
Yeah.
guidance.
Okay.
That's not cocked at all. I think. I mean, it kind of is, but I think it's mostly on.
Hang on.
It's basically on.
It looks all right to me.
No,
Okay, fine,
It,
it
was
moves
cocked. It was cocked.
Yeah, I thought it was close.
No, you
but-
moved it towards him. And
It
moved
went
it like-
from a 15 to a 12. That's what it
Joshua
was.
went. Joshua went like
because
this.
you slid it.
Yeah, it's cocks.
I didn't slip it. Did you see it roll? It was on edge.
Yeah, but you re-roll a cocked die. You don't.
Yeah,
just
no, that's
tip
fine.
it.
He can re-roll it. That's fine. I'm saying it was.
I think it was
I'm saying it was.
cocked. I think it was
I would-
close.
I would
not
get a
cocked.
one.
Just re-roll it.
It's cocked again.
Quit rolling
That
it
was a
outside.
9, wasn't it?
That was not a 9.
I mean, whatever.
That was not.
Was it?
12. Okay, so that's 19. That's 23.
You break the grapple,
Wait.
Yeah, you're good.
and you have movement.
Well, I don't need to go away. I can just attack it.
No,
Yeah,
that was
it's
your
action.
action to do that.
What? Stupid. What kind of?
Oh, I'm sorry.
crap is
But
that
I'm sorry
crap?
for playing by the rules.
Yeah. I mean, how bad is it looking hurt? Like, I mean, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
You
water.
can't
You
even
look,
see
look
it.
in the
You
water.
can't even see it.
Yeah.
Looks pretty.
I feel like I don't want to waste a rage though, but
You're gonna
like
be
I
able to
feel
hit it
like.
if you can't see it.
Well, if I rage, can I move still?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
no. Rage is a bonus action,
Yeah, so you
right?
still-
So
you
yes,
still
you can
have
still move.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it's gonna be wasted though. If I do it.
Well, we're almost to a long rest.
What was
So
that
you're
time?
at
8
9
o'clock at
intelligence.
night. It's almost time to rest. You
Yeah.
get all your rages back at the end of the day.
That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
were we actually about a long rest? I
it's 8
guess.
o'clock at night. Yeah. I'm about to
Fine,
get daylight back.
whatever. I'll rage and then I'll move away. But that guy's gonna attack me. He's very like grapple me freaking
Half
dead.
damage? Question mark.
Okay, well I guess I go boop boop. That's like wait. So
You have 40
I'm like
feet of
right here.
movement, so you're-
Yeah, I'll just go right there. That's good enough.
You're running away.
That's you don't make that.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. He's gonna attack you.
I've got free action.
Yeah, but he's still gonna get to you.
Can't be restrained.
He's gonna be grappling.
That's not how it
Yeah,
works.
that's a 23. It hits you. As you move away,
He's like grapple me back.
you feel this. No, you just feel this little
You really
Water
rage and then
whip.
run away.
hit you for. Well, I'll say this. Did you rage?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's 10 down to 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, now Steven doesn't know where the bad guy is at.
Oh, that's true. Good luck. He's never gonna turn.
I just don't even know like what kind of character we're playing here.
Alright.
He just did what his character would do. So
Yeah, I'm playing my
A
character.
barbarian that is a melee character that runs in.
But
and
I've gotten
beats
grappled
everyone
underwater.
with a
He's
headlock.
underwater. It's a whole different kind
Free
of
movement,
situation.
speed, and water breathing.
Can't see him.
Yeah.
At any rate,
Alright, I'm dumping in the water.
He's like, what? Where is he?
wait a second. Valia was first before you.
Do it.
Everyone was
No,
before
I'm
him.
not even gonna go in. I'm just gonna like go up to here,
Okay.
and I'll just wait. There's
Okay.
a lot of people in the water. And
Yep.
I don't
Alright.
think I'm gonna be able to do anything.
All right, now.
So I dump in the water. I'm seeing my sink to the bottom.
Yep. Call
Uh,
it 5 feet of movement just in the sink, the time of sinking.
in but like, so obviously this all happens real quick. Do I see his character at least swimming away from it? Probably. Like his Zeldreth swimming that way.
Well, kind of running, almost more than swimming, but yeah, along the bottom.
And you
yeah.
see us looking.
Yeah.
You actually see an arrow lodged in something.
Oh yeah, the arrows.
Do I
It is
see?
a pass through. It is a pass through.
It's just
Well, but
buried
there's a
in
wall
it.
there though.
You
We
see,
can't see it.
Yeah, you see. There's light. It's lit up down here.
I don't know. I'm saying the wall's right here, right?
It's clear. You
But the
can't-
arrow would have hit the wall and stopped. I'm saying, would it not have?
I'm not sure that you would see the arrow.
I don't
on
think
the
the
floor
arrows would have
past
gotten
all
to
of
the
them.
walls.
I know. I'm gonna get past him though. I'm misty.
you're not
I'm misty,
right now.
I'm misty stepping 30 feet.
Okay, so let's take
So,
it in the
yeah,
in the
okay,
proper
so
order.
30
then.
feet.
25, 30, kind of on this space.
All right, and I still
Okay.
have movement.
So
I can
you
run
kind
past.
of you get up to where you see him moving away from that.
I want to keep moving
So you
forward.
were 5, so you're 25? 25-ish? I feel like this was a misrepresentation of where he was at, because it was what? How many feet did he move away?
50.
From there,
Yeah.
move it. It's 60 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh crap!
Don't bounce on your
Oh.
book.
It was working for a while.
I don't. Okay. Well, can I see the arrows then? I don't know if I'd move that far, but like if I'm right here, and up here, can I see any?
Was it 50? Was it from here or was it from here? Because I counted it from here.
He
No,
jumped- he
the
jumped
guy
from
jumped
here.
out right here.
He jumped here to attack his.
Yeah, I was right here.
So if he's moving, it has to be starting from here. So 5, 10, yeah.
Well,
Well,
I thought you were saying it was.
Technically, it was 2 squares, so it would have been from here.
Okay, so let's say from here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So
Would it be far?
right
Right
here.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're not moving
And he
closer.
can make
just
it to here, is where it's.
I know,
it's,
but
it's,
what
it's
I'm,
fine. It's fine to have an accurate representation of where the water weird is because it has a movement of 60. That's all it can move. So I don't want to. It's not further than it can move. If that's where 60 is, then that's where it is because it was just swimming away.
That's where 60 is, taking its 2
Yep, that's
squares.
exactly
this,
where it is.
This 10 feet right here.
Okay, that's fair enough then.
So then you can make it all the way up to it.
Yeah, but I just
But you
want
can't really see it.
I know, but I just want to, can I see like arrows or anything?
well, the arrow's not going to tell you anything.
Yeah.
It's on the ground.
Just
But it'll tell me kind of like where around it is. If he's shooting at it, it'll tell me around like, oh, it's around this area, probably.
in the light, I have no issue with you seeing the glint of an arrow because the water weird is nothing but water right now in terms of visibly. So sure, you can see an arrow. Actually, make a perception check as long as you don't just roll a 1. Probably.
Oh.
10? Or I guess I had my, it's like 14.
Yeah,
13,
that's fine. You
13.
see in the light, in the daylight down here, you see the glint of an arrowhead down there on the ground.
Alright. I'm going to no, I'm not going to move all the way up. Because I want to do. So I didn't see him place his wall or whatever. I'm going to take out a scroll that I have, a magic scroll, and cast it. Is that fine?
Yeah, you can breathe underwater, so you can read it. It's an action, as long as it's an action to do
Yeah,
this.
it is.
Yeah.
It's
How does that work with Misty Step?
It's a scroll though, is it not? It's different than me.
Well, it would be an action to do that.
Yeah.
Was Misty Step an action
No,
or
it's
a
bonus
bonus?
Bonus action for Misty Step.
Okay, as long as you still have your action.
Yeah. So it's magic circle, and it's basically I can choose any type of creature that I want on like a list, and they can't move out of it or move into it. I'm gonna make it so it can't move out of it.
Okay.
And I'm choosing elemental. Let me find the.
Never heard of this spell before.
We got it from. I got those 3.
I remember that.
Here it is. It's 10 feet. I have range of 10 feet, so I can cast it 10 feet ahead of me. And it's a 10 feet radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered on a point that you can see within range. Glowing runes appear, and choose one or more of the following types of creatures: it's celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. And I can choose either they can't enter or they can't exit. I'm gonna choose they can't exit it.
This is one-time use.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna cast it around like where I see the arrow, awfully above it.
What was it? A 10-foot radius again?
10-foot radius, yeah.
Okay.
20-foot tall cylinder.
Okay.
Just around where the arrow is.
Okay.
So obviously I don't know where it is, but
So it can't leave, but we can enter.
yeah.
I can just shoot arrows at it from outside.
He's just farming. There.
Duration?
1 hour.
Okay.
Is it concentration or no?
Doesn't say so.
Okay. And it can't break it in any way.
No. It cannot. Yeah, it can't leave.
Okay.
And there's runes, so we can see this thing?
The
I mean, I don't know, like. And it has
There's
it
runes
has
on the
disadvantage on attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. Targets within the cylinder can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature.
That's a good spell right there.
Okay. Okay, so you cast this, and as it takes effect, let's see. That's okay. So that's bottom of the initiative order. So top of the initiative order is
It's the dude, yeah.
its turn. And what you see in front of you is a violent churning of water within the space of this spell that you cast. And so you're confident that you have entrapped it within that.
Nice. Does it do anything, or is that nice?
Didn't see that one getting used on that creature.
I know. I didn't know what was going to happen, especially once it grabbed the 2 of you and started going that way. So
Oh god, I blocked the whole thing and he gets the thing. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna move up.
I'm used to you using Wall of Force at this point.
Every time
I've
you
used
use wall,
It's good.
I've used it three
good.
times.
I know you've used it creatively. I think I've given you. I haven't.
No.
Oh, well,
I think
where's a D8?
I
No,
use
it's
ring
fine.
free actually.
I'm gonna move up.
I shot arrows
Yeah.
underwater, man.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's the opposite of
Inspiration, depreciation,
yeah.
anti-inspiration. I roll a negative for all future attacks with arrows.
So here's the deal. It's trapped for an hour,
Yeah,
and it can't leave it.
I can't.
So we're pausing is what I'm hearing.
So yeah, I mean, at this point, it's a sitting duck, right?
yeah.
We can still attack outside. No, we can't attack outside the circle.
They
Can
can't have, and anyone inside the circle has disadvantage on.
But we can just shoot arrows at it.
You've
from us.
seen already from up above that it can get something 10 feet away. Or so.
But it can't attack outside. It can't move outside the circle.
Right, right. So, but point is, as long as you know to stay back from it a little bit, you've got a little bit of, you could just step up, take turns,
Yeah.
do whatever, and I mean, if you have to have
We have an hour to just kind of.
that's right,
Yeah.
and an hour is so many rounds of combat,
I'm gonna shoot all my arrows at
I
it.
can chill touch him to death.
So yeah, it's like it doesn't have a chance. Like even if you got up close enough to it to actually hit it, it would get a reaction to attack you. But you just step back. So for all intents and purposes, this battle is over. Is what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, that's true. We don't necessarily need
Okay.
to
There's
continue
no
rolling.
to play this
Yeah.
out would be pointless
Yeah.
because it can't do its main things at this point. So let's call it right there. Let's call it with this as it is, underwater. And the only thing that I will add to this No, I won't add this to that right now. That
You don't want to make us have a cliffhanger for coming back?
Well, what I was going to say I don't think is accurate right now anyway, so I don't think I can.
Well, yeah, that we see the room further back.
No, that's not
That
what
Nick
No.
gets taken.
Yeah, that would be so funny.
You look to your left, Nyx and Fluffy vanish. No, that didn't happen.
Fluffy just vanished into
Okay,
one
so
of
let's
the
just stop it
coffins.
right there. We're going to pick up next time, assuming that the water weird has been vanquished. Okay? And,
I'm picking up my arrows, by the way.
okay.
Yes.
I just want to get that on camera.
Okay, so we'll call it there. And, yeah, inner debate. I'm just going to...
Oh.
Are you seeing
I'm
the
going to
movement?
silence the inner debate
Oh.
voice. And
Are you
Something
seeing,
else.
are you seeing the movement?
No. There's something else, but I'm sticking with my
He
original
really wants
call.
a cliffhanger.
My original call is the right call.
He really wants a cliffhanger.
I don't want a cliffhanger. But I was second guessing something I know that you guys don't, but really in reality, this is over. So I have to play it that way. So we're gonna stop right there. I'm gonna put it back on that music instead because it's better for me saying thanks everyone or no one at all for hanging with us on session 56.
Wow.
Yep.
We might hit 60 by next year. That's
You
great.
never know. You never know. And we'll pick this up from this point next time. And until then, everybody take care of yourselves. Bye.